Sup?
What's up?
Ultra Podcast
Hey.
Z. We are live.
Are we live?
Yes, we are totally
Yes.
live. I don't have anything open, so I just realized that. And I think we're echoing in someone's ear, but I'm not sure whose it is. It could be mine, but I don't think it is.
I think it's
I think
Haru's.
it's Haro, yeah. It's usually Haro,
Yeah.
no offense. Anyways, we're live. As always, I'm Manuel, leader of Radio Connections. Let's get the introductions out of the way because there's like 18 billion of us tonight. So let's just get going. Joining me, as always, is Nyaru.
My name is Nyaru. I'm a VTuber and I'm a Zoomer with the boomer brain. Nice to meet ya.
And joining us special tonight. Oh, by the way, we're doing a tier list tonight. That's why our rankings are so high. I mean, rankings are so high. That's why our numbers are so high. I don't know why. That still sounded weird. So joining us firstly tonight as one of first of our guests is Ren.
Hello, I'm Ren. I am the pink member of PG Parade, and I'm also a cosplayer and model. Hee
Yay! And second of our guests, it's Haro.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Haro. Hey! And I don't do anything much.
I don't do anything.
You exist. That's all
I
you do.
exist on the internet and in everybody's heads, I guess. Rent free. I'm a meme. Check out my Instagram. I do fashion stuff.
Do you exist without your consent? Because that's like that meme I keep seeing all the time. I exist without my consent.
Always. I never consented to exist. But here I am.
And last of our guests for
Doing a
tonight, it's the great VTuber Calli.
Yeah, look, I'm a VTuber.
She goes side to side.
I know. I'm moving side to side, but I also listed your name, and I swear to you, this was a normal typo. I didn't put the E on your name, and I think I only put.
Oh, was it a normal typo?
No, this time
it's gonna
it
be
was.
a normal typo when you put it in the title of the video too.
I'm not
So
gonna
that
lie.
you get all those HoloLive clicks.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I have forgotten, but there are some DTLs that clearly got more views than others because in the tags, it's like, Calli face reveal, Calli HoloLive VTuber face reveal, and then I have your name listed as Calli.
Cool introduction I need to do. So,
Oh,
this Saturday is Idol Virtual Stage. At 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. British Standard Time. You'll be able to see all kinds of idol performances, dance covers, singing covers, band covers. We've got a really great selection of Kaigai idol content for you.
Sorry.
On
Shut
Idol
up,
Virtual
Manuel.
Stage, twitch.com.
I'm so sorry, man. You're so rude.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I forgot my mic was on. I'm trying to respond to something in the chat. I wasn't even talking to you. Sorry.
Your voice?
Yep. I mean, my voice is annoying too, but there you have
Dude,
it.
everything about Manuel's just annoying.
How do you
going on
put
with me?
this? How do you put this costume on you, Kanar? I'm trying to this hat is not.
Dude, you just do it.
Well, this will have to do. Hold on. I'm gonna make it really
Oh, that's
big.
right. Manuel has to do it because he.
Just do it.
Yeah, because I use VTube Studio.
But yeah, tonight we're gonna be doing some Halloween costume tier rankings. There are some submissions by people, and there's a lot of things that I just, not gonna lie, I googled a ton of lists. I actually did do a lot of research on this of some of the biggest costumes of the year, of this year, last year, of the decade. And then I used to work at a party store. Ren has worked at a party store, and then we both kind of Ren gave me a couple ideas, and I also got some ideas of some of the popular costumes of the day. So I think we'll just get into it, and we'll
Costume contests.
Huh?
That's true. I've won thousands of dollars in Halloween costume contests.
You
Heck
have
yeah.
won thousands?
Heck yeah.
Hey, Manuel.
I win my company's costume contest every year.
I wish mine had one. That's awesome.
It's nice.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out why the stream isn't even showing anything but the update screen. Does the lag get that bad that it's not showing anything? Because I can hear us talking.
Yes. Yes.
But it's not even frozen. It's just not showing anything. It's showing the
Yes.
screen, the very first screen. Hold on.
Yes.
Oh, it's always been, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, let me move to the tier list one and see if that is almost definitely an XSplit issue though, because I was telling everyone that I have so many elements.
Yeah, we know it's an XSplit issue.
Okay, I think it did update a little. Because I have so many elements in each of these scenes that it's lagging for me, the transitions.
You have so many elements. That is the bigger question.
Because I have to put like 50 pictures and like all this other crap.
But why do you have 50 pictures?
All the costumes. I know, like I do it like
But
this.
why do you have so many costumes?
Because I don't like using that tier maker site for a lot of reasons. Even though
You
Calli
just
gets
use
on
the
my
tier maker site.
Even though
you
Calli
wouldn't
gets
have
on my
any of these
case.
problems.
Anyways. Ren, help me out here. Be on my side. I feel like you're just
Don't
team up
help
with
her.
them now.
Don't help.
I abstain.
Oh, that goes.
That's
Yeah.
a good choice.
No, it finally did. It did change. I was right. It changed when I changed the fucking scene. Hopefully, it changes one more
I want to be on
time.
the losing side.
Anyway,
I
Ren,
am not good with technology, so I really can't help you.
anyway, one of the costumes we should have picked, that we did. Well, let's start with that. Like, did you even? Have you even saw the list?
I saw it.
Yeah. I will admit it's a bit of a dry list. I try to get a little fun with some of the.
I'm the muscle person.
Oh no, my favorite one is the sexy. Yeah, well, I don't want to kill it right there, but like some of the sexy ones, I had a little fun with those. But these tier lists always take a surprisingly amount of time because we tend to argue for each one. I don't know how this will go this time. But
Sexy goldfish is good.
yeah, sexy goldfish. Because I actually Googled sexy costume and I tried to find the most stupidest one I could find.
Marshmallow. Can we just combine those two together to make that a concept?
Dude, there's so many like. Anyways. So if your favorite costume isn't here, I apologize. You know, I did the best I could, and I do plan to look up Warren's list. He did send me one afterwards, and I do plan to like maybe add a few if we have time afterwards, to fill up any holes maybe because I don't know how this is gonna go. Now,
Sexy essential worker.
sexy essential
Oh my
worker.
god.
Well,
The
We're
Karen.
all sexy essential workers.
Oh wait, Karen's there.
Karen is
Karen
there.
is there.
So
Ooh.
we'll just
I
jump
have a
into
good one.
this. We'll just jump into this, but like warning, they're almost all female costumes, and I feel that is indicative of any costume store experience.
Wait, do you
Yeah.
have the "This is my costume" T-shirt?
Oh, this is my costume. I didn't put that. I do have like something stupid, like the novelty ones.
Okay, yeah, that can fall under that.
Yeah, and speaking of which, a lot of these are like just this encompasses things. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to put like Disney princesses, and then we have like 10 Disney princesses.
Oh, Nyaru's covering me.
Am I?
I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, I am.
There's
I'm
two.
I'm on there twice.
Oh, they are. hold
Free
on.
me.
You
Hold
think
on,
it's funny, but that's being so rude to Ren.
I mean, that is really funny. I mean,
No, it's not.
No, and you know-
Wow.
I know,
All being
I think you were
sus.
defending me earlier. No, I'm just kidding. But what's funny is that before we started, the cameras did get a little out of order because of just people turning on cameras a little bit later in the call, and on that
Yeah,
other
put it on other
scene,
people.
on the other scene, well, that really wasn't my fault. On the other scene, Nyaru was supposed to be in the middle, and Ren was in the middle because I'm like, well, now Ren's Nyaru, and I guess I never fixed it here. Oops.
Oops. Yep. Just oops.
So let's just get going. The first costume is Batman, and this will also encompass any hero. And by Batman, I mean Guy Batman, not Batgirl or anything like that. Now, I don't know. By the way, this is semi-alphabetical, so that's my Batman's first. I have mixed feelings on Batman because I went to a costume contest one time, and Batman won, and it was the worst costume ever, and it was not original. And I'm
Okay,
still.
so are we talking like good Batman costume or just like, like dollar store tier?
Dollar store.
Well-
We're going for dollar store.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't think there is really a good Batman costume though, because like they all have the same quality, and it's not an expensive.
I've seen good Batman.
Good. I've seen good Batmans too. I'm gonna fight you on that.
Even the good Batman costume, like the good adult ones, and I know that price shouldn't indicate good, but it's like it's never a deluxe costume.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right in that the ones that you buy as a costume.
For the record, the costume contest I went to, there were a lot of homemade costumes. There were even some cosplayers who were like kind of like sneaking in, that you could tell, were
Me.
Yeah, exactly.
I know,
But
right?
but no, this Batman was clearly a store-bought $50 Party City, adult Batman costume. He won.
$50?
I mean, that's like
Is that what they're going for these days?
I mean, that's what
Yeah,
they cost.
they go for about 50 or 60.
Yeah. Wait, is that expensive or cheap?
That seems expensive to me.
Oh,
I don't
no,
know.
that's
For the costume in my brain.
That is.
Well, it depends because the kids ones are in the 30s.
Yeah.
When I work at a fashion company, the costumes that they were making, like all the sexy costumes, will go like average $70.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Because some of the costumes Party City sells, like
They were not intricate. They were just very sexy.
yeah. Some of them.
So less fabric.
Party City, like fun fact, I'm kind of ruining the retail world for everyone. Party City would sell costumes at a loss, so they can make money on other things, like the typical store strategy. But costume, my point to bringing that up is that costumes are typically more expensive. Like $50 is the cheap end, like
I
Haro
guess
said.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense.
The Daenerys costume that they made was really nice. I liked it. That was not sexy. It was actually pretty nice.
I need to see.
The blue
Also-
one?
I'm gonna fight Manny. Anyway, sorry.
I would. All right, I would
He
personally
scored-
put
fuck yeah.
Batman at a D.
I'm not gonna lie, that was my exact ranking too. Thank you, Ren, for getting us back on track. I was about to make the joke that we're like, I was joking that it'd take a while, but I think it'd take this long to rank Batman.
Bearings.
I forget your name,
wanna
Calli.
say that.
I legit forgot your name, and I didn't for once. I
Yeah.
didn't want to
Just
call
call
you.
me Calliope from now on.
Yeah, I didn't want to call you a random name, so I actually stopped to remember your name for once in my life. I didn't just start shouting
Oh my
names.
God.
I call you
how
girl.
Oh my goodness.
Girl.
I'm like
He's
girl.
called me girl
I call
multiple
you
Yeah,
times.
girl.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Oh man, what the
I've
fuck?
been there when he's called you girl, and I called him out on
Called
it.
me cake.
I called her
He's
Kate.
called me microphone.
Oh my goodness.
Never my name though.
Calli, what's your ranking for Batman?
You go get microphone.
Yes, I agree. A D is good.
Batman's getting the D.
Oh
Haro?
my lord.
I was gonna make a joke similar, but I refrained.
I know, but
Yeah,
I'm
like
too
a
lowbrow
D.
for this.
It's fine.
Nyaru,
Yeah.
you can get dissent if you want, but I think the D's the consensus.
Yeah, D is a consensus. I agree. I agree on that.
Okay, so the next
Are
one.
low effort at like a D? Because I mean, there's like deplorable costumes,
Exactly.
which I assume would be like an F. So
Yeah.
is the bottom of the barrel low effort D?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then S is like, well, S is S, and then B is probably like, good try, and then C is just
You
plain
know
out
what?
average.
I'm upping it to C because they at least. I mean, well, no, if they have like an elastic mask on, but I was thinking of like a hood. If they have
No.
a hood on,
This is
that's annoying to wear.
They're
but
not
they-
gonna have
they
a
wouldn't.
cowl, cape and cowl kind of thing going
no,
on.
we would sell literally a T-shirt with a cape and then like a Velcro mask.
Oh my god, dude! Do you remember when like those superhero shirts with like the elastic or not the Velcro cape used to be a thing like during Halloween?
That one would get an F.
That one gets an automatic F, and I had 2 of those.
So, by the way, like once again, some of these were like the most popular costumes of the decade that I'm looking up. Cheerleader was way up there as well, but I could not find a decent cheerleader costume. And like, it's funny because there'd be sexy cheerleader and there'd be cheerleader, but they both look the same. But I did.
Some of the kids ones are really cute.
Yeah, I actually found
no
I found a
kidding.
Satan's cheerleader one. That's the picture I'm using. It's Satan's cheerleader. I think it says Satan. Yeah, it says Satan on it. It looks very Sabrina, even though it's not.
I
It
think
look-
I know which one you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it looks like a Sabrina costume. It doesn't help that she's blonde, but it looks like it's a Sabrina costume from the what the fuck's that show called? The Chilling Adventures. But yeah, let's rank. Well, we're ranking cheerleader. I guess let's not focus on the fact that it's a really cool Satan version. Let's just rank a cheerleader out, and everyone's seen a cheerleader outfit. Apparently, there's a show called Cheer that's like really popular this year. I don't watch TV, and that's like that's one of the most popular costumes for 2020. Also, by the way, people dressing up from this show called Cheer. I don't know if anyone's heard of that.
Never heard of it?
Oh, I've never heard of it.
So we're ranking based on generic cheerleader and not this one in particular?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you want to rank Satan Cheerleader, but Satan Cheerleader gets an A, I think.
Yeah, I like that one.
You know, fuck it. We're ranking Satan Cheerleader because I don't know what cheer is anyway. I give Satan Cheerleader an A for Satan.
This one looks, yeah, A or F.
A or F. S for Satan. S for Satan.
I'd say A or B.
Yeah,
no, I still say A. Okay.
B is fair.
You know what? Let's give it a B because I was on the fence for an A anyway, and then also I think the B kind of takes into account just the genericness of a cheerleader, which I'm like, you know.
Yeah, because for a generic cheerleader, I was gonna say B or C.
Yeah.
So I think B is kind of the good middle ground.
Yeah, Satan Cheerleader gets a solid B for being Satan's cheerleader. Now the next one is funny because I'm sure Ren knows this, but there's a very generic costume which was on none of the lists I looked up, but it's in every fucking costume store ever for every single age, and it's the Candy Corn Witch.
Specific.
Like it's for
Just
every single age.
corn. No, just candy corn in general. Like just dressing up as a candy corn.
Like there's a little girl version, like a toddler. Then there's like a little girl version. There's like a teen version.
Yep.
There's an adult version. And there's a sexy version. So like it literally exists in all the categories. But it's not.
Honestly, I think it's so cute.
No,
it is cute. It's a cute look.
I've never really seen anyone buy it. That's the funny thing.
No one ever buys it.
Exactly, no one ever buys it.
Because no one likes candy corn.
I like candy corn.
I don't like candy corn.
I thought we were friends.
I know, Ren. It's like this is.
I can just eat all the candy corn for everybody. It works.
I'll just send my candy.
I don't think I ever had candy corn.
Then you are blessed.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing about because I just read a comment on the back. Cause I'm kind of missing the chat, even though it's really like kicking over there. But they were talking about the Batman thing, and it's like he's getting the Dick Grayson being Robin.
I remember the name.
Dick Grayson. That would have been the better joke than that's the best joke
It's
ever.
all about that ass.
Getting the Dick Grayson.
Yeah, exactly.
But, anyway,
I will never ever forget that Fanime print that someone was selling at the artist alley. That was just like him with like his ass, just like looking like that.
Batman?
There is a figure with a nice ass, like official figure of him.
Yes,
and I'm
yes.
just like,
Is it the Ike Men one?
Yeah. And I'm like,
yep. So bad.
Y'all wanna send that my way later?
I can find it right now.
To answer Mr. Otaku's question real fast, there is a sexy version of the Candy Corn Witch. It's literally this adult one. I picked the adult one here, and then it's just like it's a tighter fitting tighter fitting top, and then a shorter skirt.
That's literally what all sexy versions are.
Yeah, it's just basically all it is.
Yeah.
It's tighter and shorter.
I would give it a B.
A B?
B.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a B as well for nostalgia. Like it's not like I never. I mean, obviously it's a girl costume. I don't think my opinion matters on like the costume itself, but like
don't wear it.
But I never liked it per se. But I do have a nostalgia for it.
Liked you.
I mean that is true. I do have a nostalgia for it for always seeing it. Now this apparently is I think this is sadly one of the few guy costumes.
Candy corn. How dare he?
It's the Cobra. It's the Cobra.
As a person that never had candy corn.
Candy corn sucks. My least favorite candy corn is the candy corn that has the pumpkins in it too. Like that's just getting all the wrong things with candy. But the next is apparently one of the biggest costumes, and I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this, I did trim some of the list out, but this one, like, first of all, we have so few guy costumes, and second of all, I just watched this show on Warren's Netflix. Thank you for letting me steal his Netflix, Warren. But I just finished watching Cobra Kai, and one of the big hot costumes this year is the Cobra Kai costume. Apparently it's been for like since 2018, but this year it's one of the bigger ones. It's literally that if you've ever seen Karate Kid or Cobra Kai
for
the
this
show.
Year.
Huh?
Who is buying costumes for this year?
I don't know.
I'm guessing up as my behavior.
People are still making lists. Well, to be fair, like I'm not gonna judge anyone. Like, this is for this one episode because it'll take too long if we start getting into weird politics. But just because California is a bit more locked down, a lot of other places are not. Let's just leave it like that.
I mean, I still have to go to work, and I'm gonna wear a costume at work whether they want me to or not. So.
And to be fair, there are people who are just buying them just because it's like, fuck it, I'll wear it at home, and that's legit too. But yeah, and people are.
Costumes at home.
But yeah, and also I don't know if you guys know this, but like when you buy costumes like as a store, you buy them like in February. So like you're anticipating this stuff way in advance. So these stores are fucked anyway. But and they've kind of already picked what the hot ones are going to be. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I personally, I don't know about this one in particular, but I know we sold a lot of like quote unquote ninja, like Mortal Kombat outfits, and some of the little boys ones rocked. I'm like, ooh, that's awesome. So if we're just rating in general, I'd probably give it a C.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like the Cobra Kai one specifically is a little plain, but I love the Cobra Kai logo. Actually, I still have it here. I ordered I ordered a decal just that like the perfect size to fit my laptop, and that's the Cobra Kai logo, by the way. That's on the back of a Karate Gi, in case you have never seen the Cobra Kai logo. I mean, it's a really bad version of it because it's like behind the sticker part still, but anyway.
Is it a tattoo, like a temporary tattoo?
It looks like a temporary tattoo, but it's a clear decal. You know what I mean? The kind of like you put on.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a reverse. It's not a temporary tattoo. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, look at me. I can't even show my arm. Anyways, Calli, Cobra Kai, what do you say? And we could also throw in any martial arts costume here because those are actually really big on boys, like Ren said.
Like a C, just because it's.
C for Cobra Kai.
It feels low effort in every way to me.
I mean,
like you could also just be a kid who does karate.
Exactly. I was gonna say, like, imagine if you just do. I mean, I assume you're not doing it right now because of the Rona. But imagine if you practice karate normally and you just wear your outfit, outside. You're not supposed to.
I mean, I wore my gi to a convention once.
Wait,
but...
were you supposed to? Because we were actually, I did Taekwondo when I was younger, and we were chastised about like wearing them to like non-events or to things. You just didn't care. Ren's a wild child. Oh, Ren didn't say anything. Wait, can you guys?
Be that honest?
Huh?
You don't need to be that honest with her.
No, I don't even know if Ren, did you hear me, Ren?
Well, they didn't tell us not to. I was like 13 and I did jujitsu.
It was just so
I wore
funny.
it.
13 and a weeaboo.
I literally, because I wanted to be Honey Senpai from Oran High School Host Club, but I wanted to do his karate outfit, because, like, that's cool. So I wore that, and then I didn't wear wigs, I'm like 13, and this little boy, he's like, look, mommy, it's Naruto.
Oh my god! We should have included.
Like, oh, okay.
We should have included kid in Naruto headband.
Look, Daenerys and 5 people were like, oh my god, it's Elsa.
Oh my god!
Oh no! Me, when one of our drinking games back before the Rona was Daenerys or Elsa, and we were like, that was just a game we'd play. Like a friend of mine, I'd say like a friend of mine would get these pictures together, like Daenerys or Elsa, and then we decide. And it's like, you'd be surprised. There were times when it was like, that's Daenerys, but it was like just a bad Elsa, I guess. Anyway, Cobra Kai.
Second movie, so she always had a braid in her hair, and my hair was clearly down, but whatever.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai C. I think we had 3 C's across. Haro and Nyaru.
C.
Nyaru C for Cobra. Nyaru didn't answer, but I'm assuming she said yeah.
Nyaru's watching soccer.
I know, I was about to say, like, Nyaru's like, goal! That's all I know about soccer.
No, I'm watching soccer and finishing my...
My family's watching it too.
Now, this is like...
Peru just scored, so...
Oh, that's our people. Oh, it's your people.
My people, they're watching over there.
Wait, you're watching it too, Haro?
I'm not watching it, but my family's watching them.
Oh yeah, my family just went nuts, like not even 10 minutes ago.
Halloween in here yet. Okay, next one is the generic kind of wrapped all in one Disney princess, but I accidentally picked Belle. I just picked Belle because it was the first costume I came across when I was looking it up. But Belle actually is the most popular one this year, as chance would have it. So, in all the lists I saw. So I don't know why. Don't ask me that. I still think it'd be Elsa.
When do they make these lists? Because these people aren't buying their Halloween costumes before October.
Well, like I said, like this year, I think it's based on last year and the costumes the stores have bought already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a little bit more anticipation, you know, like not.
Warren says that he's a Halloween costume, that people look at him and they tell him it's not Halloween yet.
Oh, Wesley, sweep the leg. That is I'm surprised I didn't make any Karate Kid reference. You're the best, but apparently not the best in costumes because Cobra Kai got to see. But yeah, so I guess Disney princess in general. This is not a sexy version of Belle. There is a sexy Belle, even though it looks like sexy Belle. This is just an adult Belle that has a short skirt instead of like the long flowing one.
Not short enough.
They don't sell a ballroom version of Belle for adult.
That sounds like it would be a big thing to have in the store anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure that would take up a lot of space. Like, we had this Renaissance dress that we would sell, like a costume, a Renaissance dress though, and that thing was physically huge. Like, it was a huge costume that took up, like, we would have boxes. It would take up an entire box in the back. So yeah, which is probably the biggest reason.
I don't know. I don't think they'd be any bigger than like our blow-up costumes. Those things were gigantic, and I hated them.
Oh god, don't get me started on those. And I used to hate people. Anyways, I hate people return those. We had to test them to make sure they still worked.
Yes.
That was my biggest pet peeve. Anyway, but I'm not gonna lie. My favorite. It's not in here, but my favorite inflatable costume was the one when you're riding the cow. Is it a cow? I think you're riding a cow.
Oh yeah.
A bull or whatever. Yeah, you're riding a bull. I don't know why, but that was always my favorite one. It's like
are
such
we
a basic
2-2
one.
against Brazil right now?
No, we're 2-1.
Okay.
Oh shit! They're all fighting. They're all fighting for Brazil. So, anyways, Belle.
My favorite inflatable costume is Belle.
Hey! Brazil is very powerful. Okay.
Yeah,
doing us best here. Okay.
Isn't Brazil like the second or third biggest country in the world?
It's 2-2. It's 2-2. Yeah.
But anyway, that's
They're almost done too.
So Belle, what are we giving Belle? I mean, I'm giving Belle. What are we giving Disney princesses? Sorry, shit.
If it's like okay, I know I'm trying to keep in mind that we're doing Halloween costume tier Disney princesses, so I'd probably give it a C.
Yeah, this feels like the girl equivalent. No offense to like wearing the ninja outfit or
yeah.
So yeah, like which is kind of what we ended up doing with Cobra Kai. What do you say?
Fair assessment.
See? Peru and Brazil, see?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I guess that makes Leslie Brazil because she didn't answer, but yeah.
Wow, no.
Denying your heritage.
Wow. I'm gonna get kicked out.
Okay. So the next, oh shit! I can't get this fucking picture to be the right size. Okay, there goes.
But by the way, for the Disney princesses, I think if it's this one in particular, it's I don't know, like B or a C.
Yeah, I mean,
it could be better, but I have seen trashier.
Oh no! Yeah. Like I said, there are sexy versions and there are cheaper versions if you just want like. I mean, I'm sure all these when you actually wear them, they're like falling apart the second you put them on. But but that's another story. But anyway. So we're going with C with Disney princesses. Next one we're doing is Deadpool, which I did not want to put on, but it was on almost all the lists that I looked up. And I was like, it kind of felt like Spider-Man, Deadpool, and Batman. We're getting Spider-Man way later on. But those were like the three superheroes for the guys that were like, they were worthy enough to be separate. Like there would be times when they would lump DC superheroes as one or Marvel Avengers as one. But they always separated those three because they were like so popular. But I was talking to Ren about this earlier. Deadpool though, I do have a better spot for Halloween Deadpool because typically it's not your annoying weeb because I fucking can't stand Deadpool at a convention. We would actually
no. I do agree that it's not your typical like Deadpool weeb at a convention. Instead, it's like frat guys and beer dads, and I hate that.
I was gonna say that. Thank you. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that next. It's like,
they're pretty much on the same level if you think about it.
They're the normie version of our Deadpool.
Exactly.
Yep.
And I don't know which one I like the most, or the only reason I'm leaning towards Deadpool, costume Deadpool, not cosplay Deadpool, is because typically I'm drunk too. I mean, I'm drunk at a con too. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm going to shut up because I have no defense. And honestly, I don't really like either. And like I said, I did not want to put it on, but I felt so like I kind of had to because it was on all the lists. And there's even a ranking by state from 2018, I think, by state what the most popular costume is. and Deadpool was in a bunch of states. I wish I had that picture to show you guys, but I'm sure you could Google it. I'll have a link to it or something. But yeah, but it was in a couple states. Like some of them were zombie and like vampire, like something generic. But then it would be Deadpool.
Shared a hotel room with a guy who was Mexican Deadpool.
Oh, Mexican Deadpool. Wait, you shared a what with Mexican Deadpool?
I shared a hotel room at a convention.
Oh, wait, was it the Mexican Deadpool? Because I think there's only one. But yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's more than one in the world, but I mean, like, there's only one convention one, I think. And I'm sorry, too, because that sounds like it would have been,
I wouldn't be surprised, because I saw him wearing the same costume at, like, 4 more conventions.
Then, yeah,
so.
It's the same guy.
I hate it. I hate it when there's, like...
I don't think I like him, by the way, but I'll leave it at that.
I'm the Atlanta Deadpool, or I'm the official, non-official, official Batman of whatever city I'm in. I hate those kind of people.
Yeah,
they're narcissists. I'm sorry.
All Todoroki. Oh God. So what are we doing for Deadpool? I say.
All right, it's gonna.
Go ahead. I want to hear your first.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a big fat F for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. When I was going into this, I was gonna give it a D and do for Deadpool, and maybe even throw in a D joke there as well. But no, I think that's an F. F. I wish I had Mexican Deadpool to put in here too. But anyways, but like we did agree. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention that when we started the rules earlier. When it was like not the rules, but like the rankings and whatever. We're not doing any cosplay, and for obvious reasons. Now the next one surprised me because this was in a lot of lists, and once again, this is one of the next one is too. But this is like one of the boomery ones for me because I'm like, really? That it's the Dungeon Master, and it's funny because the costume is like a boomer guy.
Dungeons Dragons is a kids thing now.
Yeah,
the Zoomers love it.
Exactly.
What?
So,
yes.
But what's weird is that this costume...
Kids are not playing video games. They're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's wild.
So it blows my mind, and not only that, but this particular costume, it's the Dungeon Master, but it's from the 1983 cartoon.
Stranger Things.
Huh?
It's maybe because of Stranger Things.
Yeah, exactly, and that's
it's almost
definitely because of Stranger Things.
Yeah,
agreed.
Also, fun fact: these are Spirit Halloween exclusives. Like, there's a whole Dungeons and Dragons line. So I guess even if I was still like hanging out at Party City or whatever, I would still never see these.
Dude, we were always sold out of Stranger Things costumes at Spirit.
Yeah, like. I feel like it was so 2018. I think it might have been the year, or maybe it was 2019. It must have been last year. But I wanted to put in the outfit. I forgot the name of that outfit. The one, the ice cream one, the one that like everyone was wearing.
Oh my god, dude! Everyone, every single day. Do you have the Scoops Ahoy? No, we don't. It's gone.
So cute though.
I wanted to include it, but apparently
that is so cringe.
Like, it wasn't in any of the lists I look up. Even though I do remember that being like one of the sought after ones last year.
It was definitely
people who wore that.
Year. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so no Scoops Ahoy here, but there is Dungeons and Dragons. This is Dungeon Master. I love him because he's like a bald old man, and I feel like this would be the perfect costume for Calli. I don't know why I said that. I'm not gonna, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I just feel like
you were like, I don't know why I said that.
No, and I mean it kind of in a nice way. Like, I feel like this would be a really fun costume for Calli to wear. I don't know how else to put it. Like, do you see it there? Like, I feel like
reasoning. I need to hear your reasoning.
Like, you just seem like you'd make a good Dungeon Master. Like, this fits this fits you. I don't know.
Bald. Shitty Halloween costume. That's Calli.
That's Calli.
Oh no.
That's so rude, Manuel.
I don't mean it to be rude. It's not so much the look.
It came off as rude, so.
Oh, it's like earlier when I was talking crap about Ren wearing her gi out, and I didn't mean for it to come out that mean, and then when she didn't reply, I'm like, ah, shit, I sound like a monster. But anyway.
Sorry, my internet's really bad, so if I just like disappear for a minute, that's why.
Oh, anyways, so yeah, where are we making Dungeon Master? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to give. This is definitely somewhere between an S and an A.
For your next one.
For me, because I love.
Campaign.
Huh?
For your next campaign, you should wear this.
I should wear this.
Yeah,
Calli
do
should
it.
D&D, you have to wear this. So, the D&D has to wear this.
Oh my god.
Or the Dungeon Master.
But yeah, I actually love that cartoon. I never saw it on TV. I'm like not that old, but I did own it on VHS when I was younger. Like I had bought a couple, like a tape or something, and then I had it on DVD like in my like high school years, and I love the show. And it was all during when I was like actually playing Dungeons and Dragons too, so I have weird nostalgia because it wasn't actually nostalgia for growing up with it, sorta. But anyways, I doubt anyone else will, so it probably won't be an S, but I'm gonna throw it in the S rank. And also Calli, it's Calli's costume. I'm sorry, I gotta go. I gotta double down. I gotta double down.
What?
I think this is a really bad costume.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a bad costume.
I think it's a fun idea, but because the costume is so bad, I'd probably give it a C.
The proper dungeon master costume should be like nerd.
I mean, that is
with,
true.
Like
I said, fun fact, I don't think any Zoomer buying this costume probably has any idea who the character is. But it's an actual Dungeon Master character. It's not just like Dungeon Master.
Oh,
so yeah,
interesting.
It's a character from a cartoon, like an actual character. Which, by the way, does not remind me of Calli. It's just this costume. Because the actual
guarding the fact that it's based on a character because no one who's buying it knows who that character is. So
I'll read that question later, Mr. Otaku. Anyway,
I still stick it in a C.
B? What's your ranking?
C.
C. Oh shoot, that's low. I missed your ranking.
I can agree.
You said C? Is everyone saying C? Haro?
Yeah.
I said D, but
A D for D&D.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'll put it down to a D.
No.
I'll put it down to a D for that.
No! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of funny.
Manuel.
Oh shit! I was about to agree with you guys! Oh shit.
Wait, all our votes count!
Well, I was gonna average it back into a C because I did an S, but I'll
we could average it back out to a C.
No, I'll leave it at D because I like the D&D reference. And I'm kind of upset I didn't think of that myself. Now the next one...
manual thing to do.
Yeah.
Manual.
The next one I'm lumping together a million things. And I just found this random picture on the internet. Like, this is a kind of a bad picture, I think. But it's Fortnite in general. And nowhere I looked up had a costume mention. I think apparently the Marshmallow one that I'm showing later on is also Fortnite. I have no idea who Marshmallow is, but
he's a DJ.
DJ, yeah.
Oh, but he is listed separately because I did find him separately. But whenever I looked up Fortnite, he would come up too again. So I don't know if he's in Fortnite or
he
did he
is.
get a Fortnite skin.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, he's got a skin.
1, 2 to 3.
They, I would say, based off of popular buys, I would probably say either Marshmallow or the guy with the fox mask. I actually have it. Hang on, I have the mask because I bought it for cosplay purposes.
What are you talking about? I'm excited to see what this is.
Oh my god.
Wrong player.
And he wears like a cloak and stuff.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh wow.
I'm not gonna lie. That did come up. Yeah, it came up in my search, and I didn't. I feel bad I didn't include that picture, but yeah, I just grabbed a picture at a bunch, and like it even has the heads cut off the top ones. I don't know why the picture's like this. I did not make this picture. I stole all these pictures from Google. But yeah, I did see that one. And I was like, wait. And I didn't when you mentioned it earlier, the fox one. I'm like, what is she talking about? And in my head, I imagined, what does the fox say? That fox outfit. And I was like, that's in Fortnite. You know what I mean? Like
no, this guy.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. He's got like a black collar and like a cloak and stuff. He's really cool. I'm like, ooh, I kind of like that.
So I guess keeping that in mind, that there is a cool Fortnite character in all these, and also keeping in mind that I guess technically don't consider Marshmallow because we're including him later. How do we rank Fortnite?
You need to say what we're talking about. We can't see your screen.
Honestly, as lame as I think Fortnite is, and like the Fortnite fandom is kind of cringe, some of the costumes are really fun, so I'd probably put it at a C or a B.
To answer Calli real fast, that's the reason I included the Google Drive, and I can't share my screen because Konaro's sharing hers.
You're talking about it in.
Huh?
It's Google Drive is not in the same order that you're talking about it in. Sometimes.
It's alphabetical.
Sometimes it is. I don't know what to tell you. Like you said the.
I labeled them. No, I labeled them by name. I labeled them like Fortnite, Batman. I didn't label them by any like weird hash or anything like that. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie.
You said the Belle one before the Deadpool one, and the Deadpool one is first before Belle.
Anyway.
Okay, can we just agree that Manuel's stupid when it comes to this?
I can't share my screen because Nyaru's sharing hers.
I don't want you to share your screen. I just want you to say which costume you're talking about. I thought we were talking about the Marshmallow one.
Oh, Fortnite.
Yeah, because sometimes you're like, okay, in this next one, and then you don't even say what it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
With them, I'm
Ren,
sorry.
Ren.
That's sometimes confusing.
Defend me.
No!
No, she's literally talking against you.
Fortnite.
F.
I need a better reference because of the ones I'm seeing here, I'm not very impressed.
Well, she showed the Fox one. I guess you get to Google that on your own. But honestly, a lot of them are just variant. They're the same exact idea. They're like a morph suit. I mean, the costumes, not like the actual.
Yeah, a lot of them are just a morph suit, but they do have I'd say like 6 probably like actually good ones. So
yeah. She's showing it. Yeah, most of the costumes you would buy.
I can see it on the Google Drive.
Most of the ones you would buy are just a morph suit, which is like the skin tight ones, and then a big mask or a thing, a mascot-y type head.
Yeah, if we're going with the overarching like Fortnite, I'd probably see.
That's what I was gonna say too, because it just feels like another morph suit thing, and I was never a fan of those, and I've taken those for returns. That's a whole nother story. But
Yep.
I would put it at a B just because it seems uncomfortable to wear.
Fair.
Mm.
So we got 2 C's, a B, and what do you say, Nyaru?
I don't like Fortnite, so I have to go with the F. I just like Fortnite.
Okay, fair.
I know, I don't like Fortnite either, but that's why I tried to do it based on the costumes and not like Fortnite itself.
I don't like any. There's only the only design I liked was the one that you showed. Other than that, I've seen them all because my brother plays them. So I'm just like, F.
Yeah, Haro. I keep calling you Nyaru.
Wow. I don't play Fortnite either. So it's my first time seeing these things. They're okay. Maybe a C or a D.
Okay, well,
they're just like bodysuits with a big mask on.
I think because we got the F and the D.
Based on these ones here, yeah, it would be like a D and then bumped up to a C for the uncomfortableness.
Like I don't know how they're supposed to look. Like they're supposed to look exactly like this. I don't know how accurate it looks. Okay, for something that I never seen before.
Well. So. Because we do have a D and technically a sort of D and a D and a half, and then we have an F. I still think it has to go in D, even though me and Ren both gave it solid C's. So yeah, we'll leave it at D. And I think we're all. That sounds fair enough. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind seeing Fortnite go lower. So the next one is just a generic one that I kept seeing in all the states. It's just a ghost, and I'm not gonna lie, I went as a ghost one year, and I don't think I went as a ghost for Halloween. I went as a ghost as a costume contest because I didn't have my costume ready yet. Like I was like 6, and so they just threw me in a sheet, So
okay, here's something. We're talking about costumes that you buy. If you buy a ghost costume, that's an F.
I mean.
Just use a bed sheet.
Well, they definitely.
But what if it's like one of the cute capelet ones?
Yeah, I was gonna say that
it's all decorated and stuff.
I am showing the generic.
Actual effort on the Google Drive is a sheet.
But it is generic ghost. I don't want to include the really cool ones, to be fair. So it is generic ghost. And mind you, there are variants even on this generic ghost one. Like there are some that do have a spookier quote unquote face on it, spookier quote unquote face on it, or they'll be bloody, or but it's still a sheet. It's still a printed sheet, as opposed to just a sheet you threw on yourself. So what are we giving this?
Probably a D.
I say a D as well.
I say a D too.
What would you say earlier, Calli? God, I
said an F.
Oh, you said an F. What do you say, Nyaru?
I said an F.
F.
I'm gonna give it an F just because I was mildly on the fence, and I just don't want the D to get too overcrowded so early. Too many people on the D.
Oh my god.
That joke, I'm basically
So
making the
unwell.
same joke over and over.
I know.
Sorry, Rona. Oh shit, I ruined this picture. Fuck! Why is this picture, why am I able to like distort this picture? It's Harley Quinn. Now mind you, there is a new, why is that one, this is the only picture I'm able to move this way and I ruined it. So, if you're looking at it, I'm sorry I distorted her a little bit. I can't tell. There is a new Harley Quinn for Birds of Prey. And there are a ton of older Harley Quinns. And I guess this is kind of includes all of them, even though the picture is the Suicide Squad. I'm like, what the hell is this movie called? The one where it's like Daddy's, what does it say? Daddy's what?
Daddy's Little Monster.
That is little.
Yeah.
This might be controversial. I actually think that like the Harley Quinn costumes that you buy are really not bad at all. It's just overplayed, which is fine, but like just based on the costume itself, I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, I'm laughing about the chat.
The best Harley Quinn costume I've seen was Hyde in Halloween.
Oh, I forgot. And he was wearing this one. He was wearing the Daddy's Little
right now.
Monster.
Hey, if it's Hyde, I'm giving it an S.
Yeah.
But any other Harley Quinn is an F.
Oh my god, I like the disparity there. It's literally, if it's Hyde, it's an S. But if it's just generic
Hyde
Harley Quinn.
deserves S.
Hyde deserves an S.
Yeah, I'm with her.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually do like the Harley Quinn ones. I kind of like I'm not sure where it came from, what it is in the Harley Quinn lineage, but it's the red and black checkered one. That was like the one I thought was a better
OG
pattern.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I do. Okay, the costumes themselves are some of the nicer costumes you can buy. So, like, not me being rude against Harley Quinn, I would probably put it in a B. But I'm tired of looking at it. Quit being Harley Quinn and quit calling me Harley Quinn because my blonde hair and pigtails.
Oh, really? I'm gonna call you Harley Quinn. I'm changing it to Harley Quinn in the other screen.
I got Harley Quinn too because of the split hair.
I'm gonna eat you for breakfast.
I'm trying to make the picture smaller now. Still trying to fix it. I don't know. But anyways, I was gonna say an A before all this. So we got a B and an A.
I say A.
You say an A. Haro? Oh, she didn't hit a push to talk.
Well, you heard what I said.
What'd you say?
You heard what I said. S for Hyde.
Oh, S for Hyde.
But all the Harley Quinns, it's like maybe between A and C. It depends which one.
I know that is
fair.
fair. Because like mind you, like this is generic, and I'm trying to like include them all, and they're all very different. They're very different styles, so it's not really even fair to include them all in one thing. Because that red and black checker one.
I love the costumes. I love the costumes from Birds of Prey.
Oh yeah,
this
the Birds of Prey one has like wings.
From Suicide Squad, it's okay. It's just like how they said it's overdone, and if Hyde works, then it's just perfect.
I originally did include the Birds of Prey one because the Birds of Prey has like pom pom wings kind of thing going on.
It's so ugly.
Yeah, I don't like it though. But yeah, the same thing. Like, so I felt like if it was that one, I would have given it like a C or a D. But anyway, Nyaru, what do you say? We're like kind of in the A territory right now, and we have no A's, funny enough. So
B, because I think it's just like it's literally on my, at least on my, if I had to make my own personal tier list, I would give it a B because it's pretty high up for.
So remind me, because I kind of forgot what Calli said. You said A? Oh, she said A. Okay. So yeah, we'll leave it an A just because we have no A's yet, and we're like kind of in between A and B. So I guess I'll just be the deciding vote there, and just and Haro did technically say S for Hyde, and so did Ren. So we'll give it an A. Oh, Posh, I saw that too. I was like, oh, there we go.
Full Calli mode. Calli erect mode. Nope.
No.
Calli erect mode.
You immediately said nope.
No, well, this time I cracked my back myself, but last time when we had a posture check on the DTL, I sat up and my back cracked on its own. I never felt so old in my life. So the next one, there are store-bought versions. There are store versions, but I couldn't find them all together in one picture, and I wasn't about to make it myself. I'm gonna say what the costume is right now.
What is the next one?
I was gonna say what it is. Don't worry, I was getting there. It's the Hocus Pocus sisters. I forgot their names.
The Sanderson sisters.
There you go. Yeah, I have it listed here, but yeah, the Hocus Pocus sisters.
Here's my thing. These are actually pretty good. And also, if you can find 2 other people and y'all all do this, I think that's really good.
Yeah,
and also,
really.
Hocus Pocus is God tier, so...
Yeah, they also, last year at least, at Spirit, we sold these really cute short versions. Like, they weren't, like, slutty. They were just, like, cute little, like, short versions of the dresses. They were super duper cute. And so, I'd put it in an S, because I like them. They're cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so S so far.
like
I was gonna
Hocus
give it an S as well, just mainly for the movie, and I have seen the costumes as well. It's sad because these are the kind of costumes that when we would get at Party City, first of all, I don't think we ever had them all the years. Sometimes they were just discontinued ones that we'd float around, but there would always be just one. And I remember it's like whoever got it, you get lucky, and there you go. So yeah, what do you say, Haro?
Super rare costumes. I think these ones are not bad. And they are not like, oh, it's just a sexy version of it.
Oh yeah, I don't think there are sexy versions of this. It's just because it is a Disney license as well too. I guess they have sexy Disney. Shut up, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Never mind. I don't know why I said that. That does not matter. That's not the issue here. Anyways, but yeah.
That's all they do. They look okay. I say A.
A. So 2 S's and A.
Yeah.
Wait, would you say Calli? Did you say S as well? So I think we have 3 S's.
Yeah.
Nyaru.
I mean, I like Hocus Pocus. I give it an A.
Well, that should be more in the middle, but because we have no S's, and I really love Hocus Pocus, and we talked about it this weekend, and I've been meaning to watch it. I think it is on Disney Plus, but I'm gonna give it an S.
I mean, yeah, 3 S's versus 2 A's.
Yeah. Okay, let me get the next. Let me get the next line of costumes getting ready. Sorry, I had to click a bunch of shit. Is that the last one? Oh, that's the last one. Okay. One of the last one, but the last one in this next tier. So the next one we're talking about is the Inflatable Shark. And apparently this is one of the biggest costumes for the past couple of years. And it's the
meme one, right?
Yeah, it's a shark, and remember, like, if
Left
you're not the left
shark.
shark, yeah, left shark. It's like if you don't like me at the right shark, you don't get me at the left, or whatever the fuck the meme was.
If you don't like me at my left, oh, Peru lost. Oh fuck.
Oh
no!
shit!
That's why everyone's depressed.
Your people.
I just thought.
Peru lost 2-4 to Brazil, which makes me sad because at certain point we had hope, and now we don't.
R.I.P.
Just like real life.
I mean, it teaches you the biggest lesson of life: never have hope. No, I'm just kidding. Don't listen to me. So Inflatable Shark.
To be honest, Peru, as much as we love soccer, we just can't get there.
Rhythm of War hype. Wait. Oh, it's an author. Anyways, I thought they were trying to say Hocus Pocus based on a book. Sorry, it's not. I misread a thing in the chat. So Inflatable Shark.
Okay.
Rent.
Extremely controversial opinion. I love it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I love Left Shark.
Well, I was gonna I was gonna wait to ask Rand's opinion, but I'm gonna give it an A as well because I like it. But I never worked at a party store when this was a thing, though. I think this was like after my time. So I was curious if Rand is a fan of Inflatable Left Shark or whatever.
I'd give it a D.
Why? You just don't like Left Shark?
Mainly, I have nothing against Left Shark. I think the inflatable costumes are tacky. I don't like them.
Oh, you're gonna love the next one. But anyway, so yeah, so D. Well, that's a huge disparity.
Not inflatable costume. That's actually the one I see most often. I've never.
Yeah,
really
there is a non-inflatable version. The one that I kept, I'm not gonna lie, I only saw it on 2 lists, but the 2 lists I saw it on, one of them was ranking sales. It was the inflatable version. I don't know if that's just the one that they sell in most, like, spirits or party cities, but yeah.
I will say we sold like baby shark stuff, like
oh
from,
god,
like,
yeah.
Baby shark.
Yeah.
Okay, if this is interpreted as baby shark, it's an F.
Yeah, this isn't baby shark.
No. I want to say it would be so cute because like the mom and dad, we just sold like hoodies of it, so like a pink hoodie, a blue hoodie, and then like the little baby costume was a little yellow shark and like a floaty. Families would come in and get that, and I'm like, I may hate baby shark, but man, that's cute.
That is pretty cute. I will agree.
So I like that we gave it. There's 2 A's and a D.
I'll give it a C.
And a C. Nyaru,
I'm not really that impressed.
Nyaru, what are you giving it?
Depending, I don't know. Give it a C.
So 2 A's, a D, and 2 C's. Oh, this is tough.
I think you should just average out at a B then.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it was just average out a B. That sounds right. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Now the next one, I'm not gonna lie, this sounds really stupid because they're so similar. The next one's I'm gonna tell you what it is before I even pull it up. It's Inflatable T-Rex. It's funny because they're tiny. I have to make them big. They're tiny. But somebody on the chat was like, "Oh God, Inflatable Shark, Inflatable T-Rex." They already saw it coming. But yeah, the next is Inflatable T-Rex, and I didn't know this. Yeah, I didn't know this. But apparently, like these are Jurassic World licensed, or at least some of them are. Like I'm sure there's a generic one, but apparently the rights of these came with that. I'm not gonna lie, you're already stealing my ranking. I was gonna give it an F because I feel like this is the Halloween version of Deadpool, of cosplay Deadpool. Like the internet has ruined them. The internet has ruined the inflatable T-Rex. Like this is a costume you put on and you do stupid shit around the neighborhood. You know?
I see it everywhere.
It's at cons too, for the record. And it serves a similar purpose. Yeah.
Everywhere.
So we got 3 Fs. That's a good start. Haro and Nyaru.
I'm gonna give it a D because I feel bad for it.
I feel bad for the T-Rex.
I feel bad for the shark. For the T-Rex, I mean.
Nyaru? Don't hate.
I don't know. I hate them a lot, but I don't think it's like F tier either. A lot of good memes came out of them, and you can't deny that. You can't deny that.
Wait, who was the one?
No, think about when we're at conventions surrounded by these things.
I know.
Think about that.
Okay, F.
I'm not gonna lie.
Only because one of those little fuckers decided to like dance in the middle of like a performance one time.
That is
like someone performing in the hallway. You don't do that shit. That's how you get on my hit list.
Have you was it you, Calli? You told us a story one time about like your boss was watching a T-Rex video or something like that. Who was that? That wasn't you? We had okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That you were like, what's my boss watching? And you like leaned over and he was just watching a T-Rex video, like a T-Rex meme.
That was me.
Oh, that wasn't you.
It was cute.
Oh shit. Yeah, who was? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, who was that then? Yeah, I forgot who that was. Somebody was was just relating a story and they mentioned that. Anyway, if that was you, Q, I think you're in the chat. Let us know. But we'll give it an F because I think we only have 1 D besides the Fs. I think there's a say that I forgot what it was. I guess it wasn't that important. Have you guys ever seen the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now I don't know if you guys knew this, but like I was just watching it the other day, and I had just a friend of mine was telling me about like, the things you never notice in the movie. King Koopa, Dennis Hopper's character, he's a T-Rex, right? In the movie, he's always like this, and I never noticed that before until you watch it. He's always like this. He's always like Goombas. He's always like, his hands are always like this, and it's the kind of thing you'll never notice unless someone points it out. Anyways, the next one's Karen. Or any other dead meme. Because
you never asked me my opinion on the T-Rex one, but whatever.
Yeah, you said F.
I didn't say F.
Oh shit, what'd you say?
She did.
I actually quite like the T-Rex costumes.
Oh, what was your ranking?
I've actually never experienced the bad con thing, but I definitely believe it's true.
You're blessed.
Honestly, without that context, I would put it at like an A. Because the way they flop around brings me so much joy.
Oh my God, Calli! I feel bad for not.
Maybe like a C.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, we'll bring it up to D because we did have a D and you said C, and so we'll bring it to D. But what's funny is that first of all, I could have sworn you said F, but when we were wrapping it up, and you were like, "I like it," I'm like, "Why is she saying that now?" I'm like, "Too late. You already said F." I wasn't even.
It's not that.
Also, I think my Discord was fucked up, so
yeah,
I think half of what I was saying was cut off.
I think your mouth was moving, and then Ren was talking again, and I just like was associated because I can't really see Ren the way my setup is. Like she's in the corner that's like blocked from my other monitor. I have to like lean out if I want to look at her camera. I can hear you, but I can't like see you. At least not on this monitor. So Yeah, I think that's not the first time I've heard Ren talking out of you. Anyways, the next one's Karen and/or memes. I know these are way different, but like Carol Baskin was a huge costume, which doesn't really exist. So I didn't want to put that in here at all. But there are Karen masks, and I was almost didn't want to put Karen in there because like I didn't want to put masks. Because I feel like those are so low rent, then they're not costumes. But then there are Karen wigs already, and there are Karen like accessories. So yeah, you could be a Karen store bought. So Karen
top.
I love the Karen mask. I'm not gonna lie. The idea of a Karen is definitely an F, and I used to get so many of them during Halloween. But I kind of like the idea of dressing up as one. So I almost want to give it like a B. No, a C, but I'll accept the F. I'm gonna say C myself. Ren.
I said F. I think it's dumb and tacky.
Oh shit! Once again, I thought that was you, Calli. What do you say then? I thought that was your F. See, there you go. I would have totally accepted that as your F.
I really don't know what to tell you. My mouth wasn't even moving that time. Yeah, I don't know. It really leaves a bad taste in my mouth, especially because like Karens now are so associated with like the race like overtone. It really doesn't sit right with me. Like before maybe, but like when a Karen was just like talk to your manager kind of thing, maybe. But now, to me in my brain, it's just calling the police on black people. So now I just.
Oh, I see what you mean. No, I thought you meant. I thought you were going the other way because.
Oh, then it was racist against white people.
Yes. I was about to say like I don't want to be that person, but that's like
I need to go.
Yeah, exactly. No, because this she's not here to tell the story, but Yuji, she's the manager. She's a well, I don't want to say where she works at, but she works at a retail store, and she was working one day, and some lady comes up to her and is like, "Excuse me, one of your employees just called me a racial slur," and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. What? Yeah, you got to the punchline already." He's like, "I'm sorry. Like, what did he say?" He's like, "He called me a Karen," and like she was just like, "What the like." I'll talk. She was just like, "I'll talk to him." You know, like, what could she say? So yeah, but yeah. So TLDR, like, yeah. Anyways, so what do you say? You said F. I said C, but what do you say?
F.
What do you say? I just like the idea of like, you know,
I like the
living the caricature. Yeah, I just like the idea of living the caricature. What do you?
I don't know. I don't know what to rate it because I think it's just like there should not be Karen. But
I like that it's a horror movie Karen though. It feels like
it's just really weird.
It feels like this is like where Karen, you know, like she transformed into something, you know, with the balloons out. But anyway. But I do agree with Calli's statements, though, to just to go back to that real fast. I just thought she was going in another direction when she first started talking. I was just like, oh, no, please.
You need Calli.
Yeah, I'm like Geek Calli. But anyways, so what's your ranking? Haro, sorry. Oh, man,
I'm
COVID.
not sure. Man, it's just hard. I do like the expression. It's hilarious.
Nyaru, do you have a ranking while Haro's thinking?
I mean, just because Karen's just leave a bad taste in my mouth, I have to go with F.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
It's not because of the It's not because of the costume itself. It's just because like I hate Karens.
I think that I think my ambivalence, not ambivalence. I think my like finding humor in them is just that I've been so far removed from retail that I'm kind of just like able to find the humor in them. But they drove me up the wall. I'm not even gonna front. Like Karen in general, like they were the bane of my existence.
I bet.
But
I guess I go with everybody. I have the same feeling like
F?
everybody else.
Because I think we're all like I changed mine, by the way. I think we're all at an F now. Wait, you said F too, right, Calli? I kind of got distracted by your I kind of got distracted by your reasoning.
You assumed I said an F when I hadn't said an F, and then I said, okay, fine, an F is fine.
Okay. That's just so funny. The whole costume was funny. I thought it would be. So this one, I put literally a decade. Now this is literally all the decades because that was a big thing that we had a whole wall at Party City that was 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and it was 50s too.
Still a wall like that.
It started at 50s actually. It was 50s to 90s, and I picked 80s because 80s was like was the thing that was popular thanks to like Stranger Things and like It and things like that, like last year, not last year, but last few years. So the picture is of 80s, but it technically is when you're just wearing a decade. And I think that we're entering the era.
60s and 70s also very common.
Yeah, and I think we are entering the era where the 90s will be a lot more common. Like you'll see more. Like I can't think of any 90s stereotypes, but you'll see the boy band person.
Grunge.
Yeah, exactly.
Low-rise pants.
Grunge. What are those pants called? Those really stupid pants? Oh god, I describe these terribly.
Low-rise
Puffy pants?
Is that what they're called? Like the ones that look like they weren't bell bottoms. They're like all like big bells.
I called them puffy pants.
Yeah, but so you know what I'm talking about though. I forgot what they're called though.
JNCOs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hammer pants.
No, she said it right. Jinkos or whatever. Yeah, but they're like that. Well, the hammer pants were more like the harem pants, but that's a whole other. Anyway, what are we giving the decades? I guess you could pretend this is your favorite one. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to give it an A because I do feel these are more effort. Because typically you can't buy these. Like you have to put it together yourself. But not
no, you absolutely can buy them.
Well, you can.
You can totally buy
it. There's nothing you can't buy.
Well, no. Don't get me wrong. You could definitely buy you could buy a pre-made costume too. But I mean,
you can buy a costume that says like Disco Girl and shit like
that. Well, you are right.
Yeah.
But what I meant to say
they've got Disco Girl. They've got like T-Bird stuff.
I didn't so much mean make it at home. I meant like you buy each piece separately. They're very customizable. That's the way to put it. Okay, Ren's like, no, Manuel, you're stupid.
No, I'm saying you would literally buy the whole fucking costume
with accessories and everything. Comes in one bag.
Look at Ren. I mean, you're not lying. I guess I'm just not. I wasn't thinking correctly.
I know because I sold them.
I know. I'm like, you're totally right. You're totally right. Don't get me wrong.
Manuel.
I mean, we sold them too.
I give it a C because they can be cute.
They give it a C too. But they're not costumes. Like, if you want to dress like that, just dress like that.
Dude, we literally have 2 days, like, because we've got themed days for work each week, like, from, like, the 25th to the 31st. One is 80s and one is 50s, and I'm like, why? Why? I don't want to do either of these.
At my work, they did that too, by the way.
Oh, sorry. So C, and I think I said A, but we'll come back to that. So, Calli.
I'm gonna put it at D because it doesn't even show an interest.
Yeah, I guess it is.
It's
true.
like the most normie bland. Not to use a weird word, but like you know what I mean.
That was my brain attempt at the Visco girl thing.
I got my Visco girl.
Is that Ren doing it? Who's doing that?
No, that was me.
Oh. Oh.
Someone call my cat.
I know, exactly. It's like your cat comes. It's like. Anyways, we're like killing everyone's ears. We're killing everyone's ears. So Haro, what do you say?
I thought of something that's not on the list, but I want us to rank.
Huh? What?
We'll talk about it after.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about it afterwards. We'll have some write-ins.
I don't know, like, if you want to dress as a different period in time, there's ways that it can look better. Most of these are just like very okay, not much effort for something so simple. I don't know. Like a D.
So 2 C's, 2 D's. Nyaru.
Agree with kind of like everyone that it's like I don't know. I just don't like them. I don't like them. So I gave it like a D or a C, somewhere in between there.
We'll give it our first middle rank. I'm gonna just move everything over so it'll fit. But that is a thing. That is a thing we do.
You know, this podcast should have been.
Huh? What?
This podcast should have been us ranking our Halloween costumes as from childhood.
No, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That wasn't ideal, but I have no pictures. Yeah, I have no pictures that I know of. Like,
not 4-year-old me being a Native American.
Oh, Ren's getting canceled. We're canceling Ren in 2020.
I was
I thought 4-year-old me being a sunflower was bad.
Well, to be fair, I was a Native American when I was like 6 or something as well. So, and it was even before Ren. So yeah. So you're just canceled. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No one's canceled for things that obviously we had no control over. We did when we were kids. But
dude, I would have loved that though, because my first Halloween costume ever was a bunny.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like
Like a bunny.
I surprisingly would have multiples most years. Like I mentioned, like I was that ghost one year, but that wasn't my real costume. I've been like a pirate. I was a vampire almost every year in my like elementary school years.
I was Halloween. A witch like 4 years.
And then like I've been a werewolf many times. I've been a werewolf and a wolf. Like, you know, obviously the difference being that one's like, and one's just like, I'm just a wolf.
Furry.
But, yeah, exactly.
Really quick. Really quick. My very first Halloween, my mom dressed me up as a Dalmatian, and she dressed up as Cruella de Vil.
Oh, that's so cute.
But my mom is very like eccentric, and so people didn't know she was wearing a costume.
Oh, so they just thought she was like, that was just her normal.
She just thought she was a crazy person.
That's so funny.
D+, cancel. Sorry to read some things. So the next one is gonna be Marshmallow. I'm not gonna lie. I'll just be straight up with you. I didn't know who he was until you guys mentioned he was DJ, and I was surprised when he got brought up with Fortnite. The only reason I kept him separate was because he was on a bunch of lists on his own. Like even the ones that had Fortnite. Maybe Fortnite was number 1.
Oh, the thing that you posted is not a costume. That's the actual skin.
Oh, it is.
That's a 3D model you posted.
Oh, it is?
LMAO.
Well,
Did you just take the first picture off of Google?
I did.
Yeah.
That's why. There's her answer.
That said, the Marshmallow costume is like, I'm not gonna lie, it's in the head, but that explains why it's so different than all the others. It's just a morph suit and the head then. So anyway.
Most of these are not morph suits. Actually, none of them are morph suits.
Well, the ones you're looking at. But anyway, so what do we rank this? I'm still gonna rank it a D, and I'll actually have a different reason why. I'm not a huge fan, and this has nothing to do with like any kind of like PC concerns or whatever. But I'm always weird when people just dress up as real people. I always find that a little odd, so I'm gonna give it a D just because I'm not a huge fan of that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I give it a D just because I don't care for it.
Yeah, but I don't dislike the costume. I just would give it a D just on the same fact that like I can't think of many other other examples.
People kept returning the head, and that got annoying.
Yeah, I was about to say like I'm pretty like now that I see this, it reminds me of what was his name, Deadmau5. But it reminds me of that. Just like
he is, yeah.
He's just like another Deadmau5. Anyways, so yeah, so 2 Ds.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
2 Ds and Calli.
Yeah, I'll go D just because the quality of the costume. The actual costume is really bad.
You sent it in the thing, but I just don't feel like yeah.
That was just for us to look at.
Yeah. Apologize, everyone can Google a better picture. If I'm not too lazy, because I do have to wait a day to upload this, so I'll probably will replace the picture like digitally in like not digitally, like ooh, that fancy.
Because digitally, when I was looking at this costume,
I'll replace it on YouTube.
Costume. And then I realized that that's the actual.
Yeah, if you go to YouTube, if you watch this on YouTube, you'll see it once I make it small, because I'm not going to keep it there. But when it's big like this, you won't even know what we're talking about, because it'll be the actual costume. Anyway, so D. Nyaru.
D. I don't like him.
Haro.
D, because I don't really care.
All the D's for our homie Marshmallow. If he was a real Marshmallow, though.
I don't even know.
Now,
I don't listen to music.
Like the next one is
He's not Korean.
The next one is not necessarily meant to be Jack Sparrow. It's just that I could not find another okay pirate costume I liked for a picture, but it's just a pirate. And mind you, I couldn't find one that had a guy and a girl in the same picture like Deadpool. But this also goes for both genders, and not the sexy one. We'll have sexy later. This is just a pirate, a generic pirate. Which I'm not gonna.
You're a generic pirate.
I'm not gonna lie, I've always had a fondness for pirates, and it's one of the few things that I don't regret ever dressing. It's one of the few things that like I feel that's generic. It's old, but it's not like cancelable. Like, you know, how do I say? Does that sound right? Like it's kind of like that sounds weird to say, but it's one of the few traditional costumes I feel like is not questionable. At least I don't think it is it? Did I miss some? Did I miss a memo?
I don't
gonna get
think
canceled
there's any
tomorrow.
pirate discourse happening.
Yeah, I don't think there's any cancellations.
So yeah, so I'm gonna give it an A just because of that. It's a classic costume.
Just because you can't be canceled for wearing it.
Because there's so many classic costumes that like, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm really not. But there's so many classic, quote unquote, classic costumes that aren't classic anymore. It's like you look back on, you look back on with the wince. Or like all those, you know, like there's even weird ones where I'm like, when I was choosing the serviceman costume thing, I was like, all the ones that came up with like, you know, the cop, and I'm like, I don't want to pick a cop right now, not in 2020, you know. So I'm not gonna go into that, but let's just leave that right there. But yeah, so the pirate just seems simple, and everyone likes pirates. And you can also be Jack Sparrow and be a drunken asshole and be borderline Deadpool. But so I'm gonna give it an A. You guys can go much lower. I don't really care, but I'm gonna give it an A.
I like pirates, so I'd say probably A, because I think all the pirate costumes can be pretty cool. We sold a lot of really cool ones,
and there's a lot of good accessories for them too. I used to like. I bought this bag of coins that was just an accessory for one of my costumes, like when I was at Party City, and I used that bag to hold regular shit now, because the costume's long gone. I think I use it for dice. Anyway, Calli.
I've always hated pirates in general.
Arr.
So, like a C.
C-A-A, okay. We're at CAC. So, Haro, I forgot your name.
Wow.
God damn. Anyways.
Did he almost call you Cake again?
No, I said CAC as in like CAC. I'm trying to remember.
What the fuck?
What is a cat?
Or it could be ACC. It's a macaque. I don't know. It's a monkey. Anyways,
Ew!
You don't like monkeys?
No, I'm afraid of them.
It's funny because the
like
monkey costume was actually really big on the list, but I didn't want to include it because all I could find were onesies. I just didn't want to put a onesie on here.
Thank you.
So yeah, I didn't put the monkey costume, but the monkey was on a lot of lists. Haro? Pirates.
I'm gonna give it an S because I'm all about that bouquet.
An S? We got 2 S's and a we're at SAC now. It's SACC. I'm gonna keep trying to make words for these. Nyaru. Pirate.
I'm a pirates myself, but I mean they're pretty cool. Some of them are really, really cool looking, so I don't mind them. I guess I'll average it out with a B.
Oh, so I'm still going for an A though.
Someone says that
I'm envious of Mario because he did a Beat Mario collab, and I'm jealous.
That's Captain Jack Sparrow manual. I'm not gonna like. A lot of people say I should. I've never been Jack Sparrow. But a lot of people say like for my shared love of alcohol, especially rum. Actually, I'm a huge. Even though I'm kind of labeled whiskey person, I'm a huge fan of rum. It's always been the joke that I should be Jack Sparrow one year for Halloween. I've never been. It's always been on my ideas though. So the next one is Scary Clown. Now Clown was on here on a lot of lists too, but I'm like I didn't want to have Clown, so we'll just go with Scary Clown. Cause clowns, it's like that's Calli fucking blowing up balloons. So that's just her real life. So let's go with Clown. A Scary Clown. And I guess if you want to throw it in there, you could also throw in Pennywise. Go ahead, Calli.
I'll be honest. My first instinct is to put it really high because I am very afraid of clowns.
Oh, also, I picked this particular costume because I thought this would be a cool... Ren, don't hate me for saying this, but I picked this particular costume because I'm like, I see Ren in this costume. And I don't know why. I don't know why. When I picked it, I was like, this is a Ren costume. And
you couldn't have chosen a better clown costume?
I don't know why.
Excuse me?
Something about this black and white one with the Converse and that mask and the gestury bit. I'm like, this is a Ren costume. I don't know why. I don't know why. At least the Calli one had more reasoning, but
you didn't.
But
you
this
did
one
not.
I don't. This one I don't. This is your costume, Ren. I'll buy it for you. I'll send it to you next. I mean, this is actually a kid's costume. Well, it'll probably still fit you. It's not a kid. It's a teen costume, but yeah, it'll probably still fit you. But
I wear little girls 10, 12. So
yeah, it might be a little big on you. So I'll send you this. I'm kidding. But let's move on. So it doesn't have to be this clown. I just wanted to say that I picked the picture because because I thought it'd be a funny Ren costume. But clowns in general.
I hate you.
You wouldn't wear this? I don't know if it's even loaded for you if you're in the Google Drive.
I don't like clowns. I don't like them.
You don't?
I don't like them.
You scared of them?
No. Yes.
It's like monkeys? What about like a monkey clown? Anyway. Oh, so what do you give the costume?
I don't like clowns.
I'm definitely not a person that's scared of them. I'm not sure if I like the costumes. I'm gonna give it a B. That's my ranking. It's also a nice, fun, generic costume. It's not like classic, but it's also a fun, generic costume. There's lots of variants in the clown costume. I feel you could do a lot with it, and you could also, like I said, you could technically make a non-scary one, but we're not talking about that. So I don't think you guys are giving letters that you just don't like clowns. I think Calli did. I just didn't hear it.
F. I don't like clowns. Well, okay, that was what I said. I am scared of clowns, so technically it is a good Halloween costume.
Oh, see?
Like, it doesn't have to be that, like, even the one I'm looking at on screen, from the face down is bad, but the mask is good.
I know, they actually look like two different costumes together. I know for a fact this is a costume because we sold this one at Party City, like this exact one. So yeah, which I don't even look at it to remember it was a teen boys one. It's like one of the few. We only like a little strip of them.
Of course, the teen boy costume.
So yeah.
Even though I don't like clowns, there are a lot of good, like objectively good clown costumes. So I'd probably give it a C, begrudgingly.
So, did you stay at F, the Calli?
No, I honestly would even put it higher than that. I'd put it like a B.
Okay, so B, C, and A. We're really all over the place. Wait, B, C, yeah, B, C, and A. Haro?
I'll give it a C because it could be better.
Okay.
I do like the top though. I'll wear that.
You just wear the black and white top. See, apparently I had the wrong person in mind for this costume. So yeah, apparently this is Haro's costume.
There are some cute little girls ones.
There are cute. I don't think there's really cute, scary girl clown. Wait, I don't think there's many cute, scary clown costumes for girls though.
Yes,
not
there
for little
is.
girls. I've never seen any. But then again, I never.
That's literally what I just meant.
Oh.
Yeah. Are you not listening, Manuel?
I listen, but anyway, sorry.
Nyaru,
think of one right. Well, just save me. Think of a ranking for this.
I don't like clowns either. I'm just gonna give it a C because there are some really cool clown ones, but I just don't like clowns.
Well, we have a B and an A, so I think we'll just keep it at B, and also because C's a little wonky because I gave the 80s one in the middle. So we'll leave that at B because I did give it an A, and I'm not gonna lie, it's actually borderline S in my head. Depending on the clown. It's the one.
Depending on which clown it is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mean like Pennywise or verse. I mean, they can still be generic, but depending on the costume. I assume this is gonna be the little girl scary clown.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
right?
cool, actually.
That clown from American Horror Story.
Oh, what the hell's his name? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it'll be like scary ass too.
So the next one, and you can tell we're getting towards the end of the regular ones because we're at the W's, is witch, just generic witch, not sexy witch, which is later, but generic witch, and not candy corn, just generic witch, which kind of Haro's wearing.
I love witches. A.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is a really good standby. It feels weird because if we put it in A or even an S, like the other S is also witches with Hocus Pocus, but I'm gonna give it an S. So it's an S and an A. Calli.
Let me look at the specific.
Yeah, it actually like this costume. I picked the one that looked cool. That wasn't too plain because there are like plain black dresses, and that's like witch, where it's just like a flat dress kind of thing. But I picked one that's a bit more stylish.
Yeah, because it is generic, but at the same time, like, you can do some really cool things with it.
The hats are really cool. You can actually go a little crazy with the hat and spend a ton of money buying an expensive witch hat. Like, not expensive, but like $50 for the hat.
Are we talking about like Spirit Halloween store-bought costume?
Well, there's still. I mean, you could buy an expensive store-bought witch. I mean, we sold witch hats. I think I told you cost $30 to $50, like just a hat, because they were really well designed.
Yeah, you know what? I'll put it in an A, sure.
So 2 A's and an S with a sass. Wait, no, we're not. We're a saw.
These acronyms you're making up are not working.
Yeah, it's not. We're not an ass. Anyways, Haro, save me. Just say something.
I like witch costumes because I like witch hat.
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
Most of the designs, like the one in the picture design, I don't think it's bad. If the material was better, I will wear that.
You just wear it normally.
Myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Like literally, when I was in high school, when my friends will go to Spirit Halloween, and they will just shop for our regular clothes.
Hell yeah.
So,
That sounds so.
that's how it was back when I was in high school.
Or high school
forever ago.
But yeah.
So yeah, I'll wear that if it was better material.
So what do you give it rank wise, or generic witch in general?
Yeah.
B?
S.
S. Okay, so now we are at SAS.
Yeah.
So we're at ass. I'll consider ass because it's 2 A's.
For ass.
Nyaru. There she goes. She moved.
Sorry.
Okay, there you go.
I think my internet dipped.
Oh yeah, because you were like not moving at all. So yeah. Anyways, there you go.
Yeah,
You're back
no,
now.
that's probably what happened. Okay, so what happened?
Witch, generic witch. Where are we ranking this?
Oh, generic witch. What's everyone else's ranking?
We're 2 A's and 2 S's.
We're on ass.
Yeah, we're an ass.
Wait, 2 A's or 2 S's?
Yep, so we're an ass. So
I'm gonna go with an A because I mean witches are cute. They're so you could do a lot of cute things with a witch. It's not just like generic basic, you know.
Okay, so technically that would be an A anyway because it's 3-2. And also, I did feel weird, not so much mixing the witches up there, but I'm like, I don't think a generic witch belongs with the Hocus Pocus Sanderson witches. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like just the idea that those are apparently the same ranking. Now that I really think about it, it just bothers me a little. It's like all witches are generic. Okay, the next one is just a stupid novelty costume. This includes everything stupid you've ever seen in the store. This includes the "This is my costume" shirt. This includes everyone, you know, like this bullshit. The picture I chose is somebody dressed up as beer pong. Now there are better big park. I don't think this is actually a Halloween costume. I think it's just somebody just playing beer pong. But we did sell a beer pong costume at Party City, where like it was a couple's costume, where the guy was just pong balls on him, and the girl was just balls. And it was the stupidest thing ever. But this one just says, oh fuck, what does it say? Get your balls wet. And he has like a ball thing strapped to his belt thing area. But yeah, it's just generic novelty costumes. Yeah, I think it's yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I hate these. I hate them. I hated them when I worked at Party City, and I hate seeing them at parties because they always think they're the most clever people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They always roll up.
If they bought it, that's an F. If they made it and thought of it, it's a little higher.
Yeah, I mean, but you could definitely buy the one I'm showing you here. If this guy decided to like get things and tape it together and like write on it. I know
people who would unironically wear this costume.
Yeah,
it disgusts me.
Yikes.
I was asking some friends of mine like for some help on this one little. Originally, I had a whole different idea for this list, and I was gonna separate into categories like classics, this, that, and this would be novelty. And somebody sent me this and like, oh, I think I'm actually, and they bought it, and I'm like, no. So I have a friend like that. I'm just gonna be real. But anyways, so we're at Fs. Calli, I don't know if you said an F. Did you say an F or you just?
F.
So Haro.
Big F.
Big F. Nyaru.
F.
I think that's the first like full F that we were like ever fully all on board on. Like,
I mean, especially when you use this as the example.
Oh yeah,
of course.
Well, because once it became a not category, just like everything was lumped together. And there's a few others, like the superhero ones were more together at one point. I decided, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna keep the most ridiculous one, and that's why the sexy ones are still separate. By the way, that's why they haven't been mentioned yet. Spider-Man. Just Spider-Man. It's in the top of everything, and it's more the boy version, but I have the adult one here. But apparently it's anticipated one of the biggest ones now because of the new Spider-Man movie. It's like the only
100%.
superhero movie.
The movies and the games and everything. I bet it's the most popular costume this year.
Yeah, Tom Holland, Spider-Man is like all the rage. Even though he's not my favorite Spider-Man. Let's not get into that argument though. We could rank Spider-Man one day, but I don't. The costume itself is always so generic. Like it's up there. I think the Batman one's more interesting because the Spider-Man one was just a morph suit before morph suits were popular. It's all it is. So I'm gonna give it a D.
I give it a C just because I like Spider-Man.
I give it a C because I think it's the same as Batman. It's like the same tier.
Okay. Haro?
I give it a C too.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, you get to see it too much.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's uber generic. But then again, like this is the kind of costume that is also a classic. I guess people were dressing up as Spider-Man when I was a kid because the cartoon was out. Nyaru.
Hey, I'm talking.
Oh,
I'm
there
talking.
it goes. Well, your mic occasionally does that on its own, but yeah, Nyaru, A? A?
Yeah, wait, A? No,
Oh.
I didn't say A.
I heard A. I think you were saying at the end of a word, anyways.
I said yeah, but no. My thoughts. I think it's just like the Batman one, so anywhere between a C or a D.
So I still think it has to go in C because you have 3 C's and you're split, and I said D. But Batman's in D, so I forgot what happened there. But we'll put it in C. So
I'm not sure either. I thought it was a C.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what happened because everyone kept saying same tier as C, and I'm like, wait, what happened? It's in D. Maybe I fucked up.
Oh, I think we all remembered it as being C.
Yeah, I think we did settle on D because I think I said F actually. But
I think we did settle on D. You're right.
So I'm leaving it at C because now it closes up that weird hole the 80s left. That sounds weird. It's like a real life thing I just said. That closes up the real hole the 80s left. Like I'm that memey. The next one,
like humor's life.
The next one is the Mandalorian, which I didn't even know was a costume. I thought this was homemade when I first found it, but no, you could buy the Mandalorian costume. But then again, I'm stupid. You could buy Boba Fett.
You thought this was homemade? This one that we're looking at?
I mean, I'm stupid. But then again, you definitely could buy Jango and Boba Fett before. And it's the same idea. But yeah, this is the Mandalorian. I don't know. He doesn't. Yeah, he's called the Mandalorian. Yeah, that's right. Because it's funny because everyone.
I'm just gonna in my brain think of this as all store-bought Star Wars costumes because they're like all the same.
Well, I'll give you my ranking right now. I'm gonna give it a. I think it belongs in the D with the Batman, but I'm gonna get. Oh, of course we said D because we had the Dick Grayson joke. Anyway, sorry. I'm gonna give it a C because I do like Mandalorian better though. But I also hate costumes that have masks for reasons that are work related. So yeah.
I give it a C. It's fine.
Okay. Well, Haro can go next. I actually meant to say Calli. Haro. No, go ahead, Haro.
Okay, I give it a B. I like Mandalorian.
Yeah, there's no Baby Yoda costume. I mean, there's a Baby Yoda bunting if you want to get like.
I want Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
Baby Yoda gets a fat F.
Oh yeah. Shit! No. Well, I'm glad I didn't include it then. But yeah, there's no like non-baby costume for Baby Yoda. You could be a toddler or a baby.
Yeah. Okay, if it's an actual baby, I'll allow it.
Yeah, it's like a little baby has Baby Yoda, but then you like the baby has the Force. But anyways, so a C and 2. Wait, what'd you say, Haro?
I said C.
So
or
yeah,
B.
C?
I don't remember anymore.
And you said C.
You said B because I was surprised at how high it was.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, B, and you said C though, right? Ren?
Yeah, I said C.
Okay, and I said D. So we're at B, C, D. Calli, I called you Haro again. That's twice in a row, Calli.
I think it's D. It's like the same as the Batman.
Okay. Nyaru?
Same as Batman. I agree with Calli.
Okay, so I guess we'll go.
Hello?
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I was reading the chat because
He was really deep in thought.
No, because everyone wants to see Ren's clown, and I'll show it to you guys later. I can't easily open it right now on the screen I'm in. I saw it because I was able to pull it up on my phone. But anyways, so we're wrapping up here. It's vampire, generic vampire. Now, I have a huge soft spot for vampires. So I'm just telling you right now, this is generic of the generic, but similar to pirate, I'm gonna give it an S. Also, I was a vampire. I don't think it wasn't Dracula. I think it was just vampire. I was a vampire for like my entire elementary school life for Halloween. So yeah, vampire.
Yeah, I really dig vampires. There are some really cool ones. So I give it an A.
Okay, yeah. And by the way, the picture I picked is boy and girl, so this is all in. So it was like that for pirate too. I just couldn't find one that had a boy and a girl in the same picture. But yeah, this is all in. Calli? Vampire?
I really don't like vampires.
Really? Who doesn't like vampires?
Yeah.
Where was your goth phase?
I never had a goth phase. That's the problem. We also had a girl in my elementary school who was vampire-kin, so I don't know if that.
I'm so sorry.
That's cringe. Were you vampire-kin, Ren?
Before kin existed, it was wild.
Oh my god.
But anyways.
So you said B, right? So
I didn't say one.
Oh, you did it. Okay.
No, I did not say one.
Keep going.
I said I think it's like a D, honestly.
Ooh. So we're DAS. So we're at sad because that's how I am right now.
Look at life.
Haro, what are you giving it?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I like vampires a lot, so I will say S. But my favorite vampire is Kamijo.
So we're at SADS, which is actually a name of a group that isn't it like a Kiyohara group. We're at SADS. So yeah, so at SADS, which is kind of what we all are, because Calli doesn't like vampires. Nyaru?
Sorry.
I like vampires, so I give them a B.
I mean,
maybe an A.
Look at Ren's
between
teeth.
A B and A.
Ren has like little fangs.
That's why I said B to A.
Okay, so A.
But I don't like the costumes that you showed.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
The ones that you chose suck. But
I'm not gonna lie. I did pick kind of bad ones, but the actual reason I picked this picture was because it had a guy and a girl in it, and I wanted to represent like, hey,
this had a girl in it.
Because I wanted to show that I'm talking about like all versions of the vampire costume. So we'll give it an A.
You know, costumes don't have to have gender.
They don't, but I was afraid that if I put just vampire, you would assume I mean just Dracula.
Oh my god. We're canceling you. You're canceled,
oh
man.
My god, I went this far without getting canceled. Okay, so here's I think the last two, but I think this one is in the list. The last two aren't in the Google Drive because I added them like as we were going live. But this one should still be there. It's Troll, which apparently is anticipated to be hot one, and they were hot last year or the year before. And I hate it, so I'm gonna give it an F. I'm just cutting into the chase. There was a new Troll movie during the quarantine. It was the first one that made it super big and to like release not in theaters, you know, but to do it at home and digitally.
Yeah.
So
the McElroys were in it.
But yeah.
Yeah, it was about the world tour. I liked it.
So I'm giving it an F. I don't like the Troll movies. I hate them. Sorry if you liked it, Haro, but I'm giving it an F. Ren, what do you say?
You guys are gonna hate me for this. I love the Troll movies.
Oh my god! Okay, I don't mind if you like them because they do have music, and I can see why some people would like them. I just can't stand them.
And the characters are kind of cute, so I give it a B.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. I do own the Troll, not Tamagotchis, the Gigapets, because I just collect all the, you know, electronic pets I can. So I do have Troll merchandise, and I think they were meant to tie in with the first movie or something. So I feel like a hypocrite saying I hate everything Troll, but I do. I don't like Trolls. Anyway, including the old Trolls where they had the jewel in their belt. Well, I guess they still do, but like the old Trolls. But Calli.
I mean, personally, I don't like them, but like I do see. I mean, it's just like any other cosplay or like, you know, dressing up as like a kid's thing. Like to me, it's like all the same. I don't know, like a D. I don't really have a strong opinion on it.
CDF. Oh wait, did you say C or B, Ren?
I said B.
Okay, you said B. BDF. Which sounds like something weird, but anyways, I want to reiterate that even though I don't like Trolls, I actually don't like the design, which is why I'm saying I don't like the costume. So I'm not just saying I hate it because the franchise. So yeah, I don't like the design at all. So I just want to be like that's
Of this particular costume or the design.
Well,
of the
this is the
troll?
costume. This is the there's different versions of it. There is a guy version too, I think, but they're all the same idea. Like yeah, with very plasticky clothes, and then the hair is always like that. Well, it's not always like that exact design,
cute.
but it's always up. Yeah.
I also collected troll dolls growing up, so like I've got a softer spot for them.
Well, like my mom used to collect troll dolls when I was growing up, like, and I remember like buying her some. Like, she collected them when I was like really young. Like that's how old trolls are, by the way. That my mom was collecting them when she was really young.
Oh, they're old.
Yeah.
I had a lot of the pencil toppers.
Yeah, and I remember buying some for my mom in my youth, like as gifts, because like I would come across them in like not yard sales, but swap meets. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, things like that. So I don't know. I guess I don't hate trolls. I just personally don't like the movies or the design. So what'd you say, Haro? Oh, you didn't say anything yet. So Haro, what did you say?
I didn't say anything yet.
So you did it.
But I have watched the troll movies. I don't like it. I just watch it. I don't know why. I just end up watching the movies.
Okay.
I don't know. Something wrong going on with me. But anyway, yeah. I'll say a B, just because it's just I.
Okay, that's surprisingly high. But Nyaru?
I don't really have a strong opinion either, like Calli said. I don't because my mom was into trolls when she was a kid too, and she showed me like the 90s
Oh my god, like everyone's
cartoons
mom's
and
into
things
trolls, but yeah.
I feel like everyone's I was gonna say I think like everyone's mom, because I was like, oh man, my mom was into that.
Yeah,
Were all of our moms friends at one point or something? But yeah, no, she was into that. So like I have a soft spot because like I resonate with my mom and everything, and it brings back good memories, like spending time with her. But at the same time, it's just like that's really about it for me. I mean, I give it a C. Anything.
Okay.
We'll
give it a C because everyone clearly liked it more than I do. And there were 2 B's and there was a D and an F, so we'll give it a C. Yeah, we'll leave it at C. That seems like a nice fair trade. And this trollette can join Spider-Man. So the next one, I haven't maximized it yet, but the next one's gonna be Zombie. And this you could definitely buy pre-made, but you could also just do a lot of makeup. Buy it in pieces like some of the other ones. I guess it's every costume. I don't know why I said that separately. But it's Zombie. It's generic, and you're a dead body. I'm gonna give it an A because I actually like zombies, and I think you do a fuck ton a lot with zombies. But it also is not cool enough, I think, to be an S. Fuck it. I'm gonna give it an S. I just have a huge soft spot for zombies. I changed that in real time. Sorry.
I say typically because people do not actually put any effort into being a zombie. They're like, oh, ripped up shirt and some fake blood. I'm going to put it in like a C.
I mean, I guess that is true, but it's a literal costume, kind of like the witch, where I feel like it could be really, 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 really good, or it could be like the worst costume of the night. You know what I mean? Depending on...
Well, I think at least with like store-bought witch costumes, it's going to be at least somewhat cute. Like, it's like, oh yeah, that's a witch. With a lot of the store-bought zombie costumes, it's just kind of like, you look dirty.
You look dirty. So Calli, do you look dirty? What's your ranking?
I was going to put it higher because I was going to agree with you that like, oh, when you're a zombie, at least that's like you had to put effort in to like do the makeup and stuff. But you're right, a lot of people don't actually do that effort.
Yeah.
So, what did you say, Ren?
I gave it a C.
C.
Yeah, I'd say that.
We're at 2 C's and an S. How weird that is. Haro.
I mean, I don't like zombies, but I like zombies. I think they're nice. They're fine. I know that like they said it can be like really lazy and just like really lazy about it, but also it can be like amazing. Like my friend, she works at horror nights. She does the makeup for horror nights. So her work, it's like amazing. That's like the standards that I have.
Yeah.
So
see, I know it can be yeah, it can be super good.
Yeah. So it really depends who's doing it. Really. Mm-hmm. So by itself, zombies are like an A or B for me.
Okay, so
yeah.
A, B, 2 C's and an S. the Nyaru.
I wore with Ren and Calli, so I had to give it a C.
They both said C, but okay. No. I'm sorry.
But I literally just said I agree with them, so.
I said more with Ren than Calli, but I realized now you said Anne.
No.
Yeah, and I realized now you said Anne. Go ahead, sorry.
I like how this picture you chose is essentially like zombie version of Deku from My Hero.
Oh, it is!
And the red tie, the school uniform.
I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I picked this one because I remember seeing it a lot. I don't think I ever sold it, but I remember seeing it a lot. At Party City, like on the wall or whatever. The only reason I picked it is just like, I know that's a costume. Unlike Marshmallow, which I picked the 3D model. But so what was that? A bunch of C's, a B and a C, and then I said an S. Oh, that's really different. You know what? It still has to be a C, I guess. I was gonna pull it to B and a half, but
you can put it in B.
Yeah, you're right, because I ranked it really high, and then Haro did say B and C, so yeah.
I'm just judging a little harshly since at the beginning we said that we're doing like bottom barrel, like basic.
Oh, I see what you mean. That we're judging
like
on we're judging the lowest common denominator. Yeah, we're judging the lowest common. Yeah. You actually are right. So then, speaking of lowest common denominator, and even though I picked Jason Voorhees, which I think is in the drive, so you can still see it there. You all know what Jason Voorhees looks like, though. This is slasher people. This is any slasher person. This could be even though those are kind of like, obviously I think Freddy Krueger's like S tier versus your Michael Myers and your Jason, but we'll just lump them together here. And I'm gonna give this an A for the record because I just love them all, but they are generic.
I'm kind of tired of seeing them, so I say C.
I mean, that is the movie going public also, but anyways. Calli.
I agree. I'm tired of it.
Oh shit. I thought okay, so 2 C's and an A. I don't know how. I feel like I'm like out of nowhere these last ones I've been ranking way higher than you guys. Haro?
I'll say B.
Okay.
Actually, I'll say C.
God damn it!
I mean, you do see it a lot. Like, I don't hate it, but it's like...
No, it's cool.
It just kind of blends together after a while.
I mainly find it funny that, like, the way the rankings have gone this whole last day. I think the first half was more me the opposite, ranking way lower than you guys. Nyaru.
We're gone softer.
We're all C's. Yeah, we're all C's except for me saying A.
Well, I was gonna give it a C, so
there you go.
I'm tired of it.
It's a C. I mean, like, we could technically move it up to B, but I'll leave it at C because that's a mad consensus. I'm just drunk off of the fun of seeing. I actually watched Friday the 13th Part 3 this morning. I mean, I watched in the background when I was doing work, but still, I kind of have like Jason on the mind right now. Which is why I picked Jason for the picture, because I picked that picture today. Now, this one is not in the drive, I know for a fact, but it's a werewolf. It's just a generic werewolf. This one I picked on the way. The nurse isn't on the drive either, and I don't think that's on. Where is the nurse? I know I picked the nurse. So anyways, werewolf first.
D. Only if they're by themselves. Like, if it's like a werewolf and Little Red combo... That would be probably an A or an S, but just a werewolf by itself, that's a D.
I'm not gonna lie, I agree as well, but I still think it's a little higher than a D. I'm gonna give it a C, even though the C's getting a little crowded. But actually no, it's not getting crowded. The D is. Calli, I don't know why I had trouble with your name tonight. I mean that's every night, but anyway.
Yeah, like a. I mean, it's just.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I don't think I've ever seen someone dress up as a werewolf.
Really?
Like, earnestly.
Like,
I don't even really have anything to go off of. I don't know if they would like what makeup they would do.
Well, typically it would be a mask. It would be a mask. It'd be gloves.
Oh, a mask.
Yeah. And the picture I picked is it's a full costume. They do sell full werewolf costumes where it's like a hairy shirt, a ripped shirt, gloves, and a mask. That's all it is. But that's the way a lot of costumes are, like 3 pieces.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was gonna say D, but the effort of wearing a mask all night, sure, C.
Okay, so a 2 C's and a D. Haro?
I'll give it a C.
A C?
I don't think I have seen like a good. Well, I don't think I actually have seen people wear werewolf.
Well, eventually,
outside.
when the fucking stream catches up, you'll see the picture I picked. It's not in the drive, but I have been a werewolf before. Admittedly, I
so you
didn't.
have
Your picture.
Yeah, I've shown it before actually. I'll show it later, but I'm not gonna rank me. But we'll rank Ren, but not ranking me. But anyways, what do you say about the werewolf? The Haro.
Oh, I just haven't seen it. Like I don't see people wearing werewolf outside.
Oh, so what do you?
So I don't really.
Oh, you're abstaining. You're like abstaining from voting. Like,
Not
Nyaru.
up yet. So.
Oh shit.
I kind of agree with everyone else. Like, I don't see them as much. I've seen them a couple of times, but not as much. Like in current year.
It's a boomer costume from my day.
Yeah, it's a boomer costume. Honestly.
You know what people should dress up as? Sexy werewolf.
Sexy werewolf. Yes. Sexy werewolf.
So you said C though, right? I think we got to catch off.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a C because we had a D from Ren, but everyone else said C. So the last one before we move on to the handful of sexies, and then we move on to some fun stuff.
Posture check.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm not gonna
fuck
lie.
you.
I was leaning forward big time. I actually needed that.
I am laying down.
Ooh. Nurse. Generic nurse. Wait, you can't do 3 posture checks.
Fun
Yes,
fact.
I can.
They did 4.
Fun fact. There was actually like the biggest news in Korea
I need
recently
to raise that in points.
was the fact that Jennie from Blackpink in the new music video was wearing like a nurse outfit, exactly like the nurse costume you think of. And there was a whole uproar from like the nurses in Korea, like we're getting so much sexual harassment because people associate like the nurse with like the sexy costume.
Oh,
I thought it was very interesting.
For the record, the picture I picked this literally seconds as I think we were already live when I picked this picture, so it definitely isn't in the drive. It'll show up eventually. But the picture I picked, I tried to find one that actually was I don't want to say the least sexy, but I didn't even type in sexy nurse. I typed in nurse costume, and it was all the sexy ones. So I found one that I found one. This might be a one piece. I don't know if it is, but it has shorts. So I specifically looked for one that wasn't a skirt, and that wasn't too risque looking, just because I wanted to be a normal nurse. Just a nurse. Yeah, like her shirt's like kind of covered. But yeah, a lot of them are just straight up like, "You're sick. I'm about to drain you of your fluids." Okay, that wasn't subtle at all. I was trying to think of a funny joke.
Oh.
You mean
like you need to find Jesus. Like Ren's all like, "Oh no."
I think this might be a costume that we were selling.
Oh really?
Maybe I don't know. They kind of all blend together at some point.
Yeah, they're all very similar. And like if it's like, cause Bodyline and a few other places sell some really cute nurse costumes and some really cute nurse dresses. But since we're doing bottom of the barrel here,
lowest common denominator.
I'm gonna still give it a B just because I think they're cute.
Well, I didn't give it a ranking, and I actually didn't have one. Most of these I pre-thought up, but this one I'm thinking of like for real right this second. I'm gonna give it a B as well, because like Ren said, they could be cute costumes, but I've never really understood the aesthetic of the making a nurse sexy ever in my life. I've never understood it. But
they literally work in scrubs all day.
Yeah, I don't understand.
But also, I love me a sexy nurse.
Yeah, I don't understand where the first idea came from to make it a sexy idea. But I'll give it a B.
I blame Looney Tunes.
The original costumes, the original nurse uniforms did look more like that.
Like sexy?
You know what? You're right. Yeah, they were very cute, almost like flight attendant-esque.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Flight attendant.
I like the ones that look like long dresses.
So yeah, I think you can finally see the one I picked. I picked one that I think it's like a one piece, like a jumper. I mean, the costume is a one piece. I'm pretty sure that ideally you wouldn't want this to be a one piece thing, but I think the costume's a one piece, which looks awkward. I have to pee. Just take the whole thing off. Anyways, it's like a romper. That's a conversation. I didn't mean to bring that up again. Calli,
can we talk about this?
Yeah, Calli, just start talking before we bring that up again about yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't feel. I have a problem with Halloween costumes that aren't creative and aren't scary. So yeah, I just have a bias against them.
That's unusual.
So I don't know. Something low. Choose a score.
A D?
Maybe like a C.
Okay, a C.
Sure,
We're at 2 B's and a C. BBC television. Haro.
The BBC.
The BBC.
BBC.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I just read it's taking way longer than I thought it would. But anyways, let's keep this. We're almost done.
Okay.
Thank God.
Oh, sorry, Ren.
Don't. I like nurses, the nurse theme, so I'll think an A, even if it's like bottom of the barrel. I'm just biased.
Nyaru. ABBC.
I mean, I don't really have an opinion on nurses either. I mean, they're cute. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like I don't know. I don't vibe with it. So I mean, they are cute. So I had to go with the B.
Okay, well I think it should be a B solid. Even though Haro said A, we're gonna go with the B because we had 3 B's and then a C. So I'll go to the goldfish last. The sexy costumes. I picked 6 sexy costumes. The first one is sexy slasher. All of them have sexy versions. The one I picked was sexy Chucky because it's the most stupid idea, but they all have sexy versions. And sexy Chucky looks weird, but yeah, sexy killer. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat. Yeah, I'm telling you right off the bat. I don't like the sexy costumes. I just thought it was funny to have a little segment on them. I do not like the sexy costumes, mostly. So I'm gonna give it a D as well. Calli.
I mean, at least it's an attempt at something Halloween-y.
I know it's scary, kinda.
Yeah, like a C.
Okay, we're at C, D, D. Haro. Big backcracker. Oh, big.
I'm not sure.
Black cricket. I misread that totally. Anyways,
Looks weird.
I know the one I picked. Nyaru, what do you say in the meantime? Are you a fan of Chucky? I think we talked about this last week. Or the week before.
I mean, I don't mind Chucky costumes and all. Well, it's a sexy version, right?
It's a sexy.
Manuel, have you never seen the Bishoujo anime girl figure of Chucky?
The figures.
Man. Okay, no, that's different. That's different. Yeah. Those are S tier.
Those are
hands down.
And by the way,
I agree, but Manuel just keeps talking about it as if it's such a foreign concept.
No, by the way, those
I like the overalls.
Those actually killed the search results when I was looking for sexy slasher costume. But
the Bishoujo for all of them are beautiful.
But we're not ranking those. We're ranking the lowest common denominator, which is these ones.
No.
There's not really any version below this. There's also there's a Miss Voorhees. I think this is actually called Miss Chucky. There's a Miss Chucky, Miss Voorhees, and a Miss Kruger. They're not technically not sexy ones, but yeah. So I'm sorry, Haro and Nyaru didn't vote yet.
I'll say C.
And
I'll say C too.
Okay, so we're 2 D's, 2 C's, and you said C as well, Calli, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a C.
Well, what's romper?
A romper?
Yeah, well, like like the overalls,
Oh, so the next one is a sexy pirate, as opposed to a pirate. I know I'm going a little out of order here, but sexy pirate. Why is this one? Why is the Chucky floating in front of it? I'm gonna give this one. Funny enough, I know I ranked S for normal pirate. I'm gonna give this one an A because I still like it because it's pirate, but it gets a knock off because actually no, I'm gonna give it an S. We'll see S for sexy. Ren.
Sexy pirate.
Yeah.
A.
A. Okay. Calli. You hate pirates, I know.
Yeah, I don't like pirates.
And don't worry,
sexy pirates.
These are the only 2 that are repeated, which is why I picked them first. The rest are like new sexy ones.
What did I say for pirates before?
You gave it a D.
Then D.
Ren. I mean, Haro. I literally called people who already voted. Oh, I just noticed. We put the slasher in the same C also. We did that on accident. Anyway. Haro, sorry, I don't know if you said anything. I didn't hear. You're muted.
I was muted! Oh my god!
Oh, you were talking the whole time.
I know! Okay, I'll say B.
Okay. I think we're getting the exact same thing we got last time. Okay, Nyaru. I think we're going to end up with the A again in the middle. Nyaru, what do you say?
I like it. No, I like it. I think it's cute, so I give it a B.
Okay. Well, mainly so that we can stay centric, and I did give it an S. and Ren did give it an A. So we're gonna leave it in the A. So the next 4 arcs are different. These did not exist in the earlier versions. The first one is a maid, and I was gonna include maid and sexy maid, but I'm like, there really isn't a normal maid outfit, I think, and if you're going to a store bought.
If you do it for Halloween, no, there is.
I know. I say that, and Ren is wearing a like not sexy. Let's say not. You know what I'm trying to say. Ren's not wearing a sexy one. She's like looking pretty chill. But I'm like, there are no sexy versions of the maid, not sexy ones. It's a really cute one though. I've never seen one with like a big heart like that.
What? What rock do you live under? What rock do you live under?
Wait, do you have paws? Have you had paws this entire time?
Yes! I'm a teammate!
Oh my god, I'm
How
sorry.
dare you, Manuel? I think that pilot costume was from the company I used to work for.
I'm dying.
Oh god.
I'm literally just noticing Ren's whole outfit right now.
Anyway, this bottom barrel maid picture that you've chosen makes me want to put it in a D, even though I love maids.
I actually didn't give it a ranking, I think. I'm going to give it a B, and I do agree I picked a really bad picture. But I picked this one, this is a weird reason, because it was more square, and I figured by this point we would need more square ones, but we're fine. Anyways, Calli.
Just so you know, I said D, not B.
D, and I said B.
Yeah, okay. Just so you know.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
That's lingerie, bro.
Yeah. Oh, is that the picture he chose? I didn't look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's like F. I fucking hate what you were showing me right now.
That's what the sexy made. That's
It's
actually
not a costume. That's literally, you go on Amazon and it's under lingerie.
No,
yeah.
Have you not seen what like Party City sells? Have you not seen people like this in public? I have.
No!
I don't go in public.
Anyway.
In public during a pandemic couldn't be me, bro.
No,
Even
trust.
not during a pandemic.
No, trust.
Yeah.
Trust. If you want to see maid
Pandemic.
lingerie, it's different than this. Anyways, Haro.
I love maids and
Yeah.
the list.
I actually have to minimize it again. I can't keep that on.
It is terrible. When I saw it on the drive, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with that fucking lace?
Why couldn't you pick
Fuck
something
this
better,
shit.
Manuel?
I want to burn it.
Respect for
It's
the
terrible.
humor.
I hate it. F.
Oh my god. Okay. Apparently everyone's judging on the. But I did say lowest common denominator, so this picture counts, I guess.
It is not the lowest common denominator. The lowest common one is like the French maid-esque outfit. Still, but
Nyaru, what do you say? Sorry, I didn't
I
hear you.
hate it. F.
Okay, I think even though there was some D's and I did say B, I think the consensus is somewhere towards the F. We haven't said F in a while, so we'll just leave it at F. And I think we need a little asterisk, and this is just mainly based on my horrible picture choosing.
We're not putting an asterisk. No, it's just horrible. I can't believe you're trying to argue this
So the next one is like
or trying to justify it.
it's like sexy serviceman, and I picked the firefighter, and I picked it specifically.
You completely ignored me.
It's me.
I picked it. I did ignore you. I'm not gonna lie. I did have some audio issues there. Like I think my internet was crapping out, so I apologize. I heard enough, but they probably sounded like even like shitter to the stream. It recovered by the end, but I apologize. But that's definitely gonna be on YouTube, like all like weird audio for a minute. Sexy serviceman. I picked the fireman. I picked this one specifically because his shirt is fake muscles, but not muscly. It's just a drawing of fake muscles, and I didn't notice that right away.
that.
So yeah, it's a shirtless shirt.
Okay, my thing is, I've never seen I've seen people do this kind of thing, but the whole point is to be shirtless.
Well,
Not to wear a shirt of muscle.
I mean,
yeah, I've never seen someone wear a muscle shirt for this. Usually they're just shirtless.
So yeah, I mean, to be fair, that is true. So imagine that. I just picked this picture because it was funny. I mean,
Oh, you know what? It's probably more common now because people would want to wear it to a party. But if you're out in public, you obviously can't go shirtless.
Yeah, that does make sense. And mind you,
That stopped people before.
you can include the female versions because there are the sexy firefighter, the sexy construction worker, and so on.
Oh, okay. If we're ranking both genders, then I'd probably put it as C. But the guys, I put that in an A.
Same.
Oh my god, I love it. It's like girls are, but guys, ooh, hey.
Well, because guys never put in any effort, so if they at least do something like that,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna give it an A anyway. So we'll leave it. So Calli.
What is the female equivalent?
There is a sexy firefighter, but she's wearing like short, like hot pants and like a really tight top. Like
yeah,
a
like
vest.
hot pants.
That's still. I mean, it's a little more creative. Yeah, an A.
Okay. Haro. I called you Haro.
You're just blending their names now.
I know, Haro.
Oh, there's the one. I'll give it an A because
You like the shirt?
I like the shirt.
Everyone likes the shirt. I'll buy you guys the shirt.
Like
It's a shirt.
The shirt is way too zoomed in.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the right, like...
His abs are like twice the size they should be.
Nyaru.
Just because everyone's making... I don't know, it's so comedic at this point, just looking at it.
Just give it an A.
I love it.
I had to give it an A just for the hell of it.
For the meme, for the lulz. Okay, so the next
for the
one,
memes.
as I'm about to open it. Also, I could not really, unless you're a little girl, I couldn't really find like a non-sexy version of this. It's Little Red Riding Hood, but sexy Little Red Riding Hood. Little girls do have non-sexy versions, and I'm not gonna lie.
I love it.
Yeah, it's right up there with wolf, especially if you see them together. I know we ranked werewolf really low, but I'm gonna give this
sexy werewolf with a sexy Red Riding Hood. That is
the power.
Oh, that doesn't exist because like the guy would be a shirtless werewolf, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
and then
yeah.
it'd be
That's a power couple.
That's a power couple.
And then it'd be a sexy. I'm gonna give this one an S for the potential of
Yeah.
And
I give it an S because I love that costume in particular. Like, I almost bought it last year, but they don't make it my size.
Yeah, it's a cool costume. Calli. I forgot what we were doing. Sorry.
I'm trying to find
I was about to put it in an S and just leave it. Oh, it's not in there?
I'm trying to
it
find
might not
it
be in there.
Google Drive.
No, I'm not gonna lie, it's not in there because I just realized I got this in the wolf together. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
Sorry.
I've already forgotten what the costume we're talking about.
Oh, sexy Red Riding Hood.
Little Red.
Oh yeah. I mean that's good. I'll like A, yeah.
Okay, so with 2 A's and S. Eventually it'll show up on the stream. Haro?
I don't have the stream open because it tanks my internet.
Oh, it's fine.
I want to say an A because it's not bad.
Okay.
Could be worse.
So two S's and an A. The Nyaru.
I've always wanted to do a Red Riding Hood costume for Halloween, and I don't know, I just like the red. I think it's cute. So A.
Okay, I know that's 3 A's and 2 S's, but I'm gonna use just the one empirical thing, and I'm gonna give it an S just because there's nothing up there. And Ren has not said an S at all, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna give it an S.
I gave Hocus Pocus an S.
Shh, I'm giving this an S. Just
okay.
Anyways, and also that's my slight revenge for the werewolf getting like really actually it's a C, but that's still really low. Then I gave that an S too.
I will say I have some beef because you don't have any Alice in Wonderland costumes on this list.
I'm not gonna lie, I just realized that this second, and there's some really good ones. There's sexy ones and there's regular ones, and there's like the American McGee Alice. Yeah, there's some good Alices out there. And there was
I'd have given them S.
Oops. I would have given it an S too. Oops for that not being here. So the next one, which I think, please don't tell me you froze. Why won't you move anymore? Oh, there she goes. The next one is I typed in sexy costume literally to find the stupidest one, and I found sexy goldfish. It reminded me so much of Magikarp, even though it's not. It's definitely not. But it just reminded me of the concept of Magikarp. You totally do Magikarp and hop or a splash. They call it splash here. But yeah.
Hop.
No, it's hop in Japan. The move is called hop. But anyways,
that actually honestly makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Pokemon have it who aren't in the sea because the move's called hop. And it's like, what are they splashing in? Anyway, it's sexy goldfish. Sexy goldfish. I'm not gonna lie.
Love it.
What are you gonna say?
That's an S.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's an S. Yeah, I like how it's a joke and we're all like S because it's Magikarp.
It's funny.
I love it.
Sexy goldfish? Holy shit.
And it's a cute costume too. It's like the
It is.
It's a really cute costume.
It's a zipper onesie and she has a little frilly like skirt thing on it. But yeah, anyways, Haro, what do you say? Sexy goldfish.
I wanna be a sexy goldfish.
You want to be a sexy
That should
goldfish?
be my goal in life,
Yeah.
I guess.
All girls do is eat hot chip, want to be sexy goldfish, and lie.
And lie.
Yeah.
You.
What do you have to say, Nyaru?
I'm just cackling right now.
Sexy goldfish.
I think it's the same rank as
Okay.
everyone else.
I like how this is the only thing, literally the only one, because I think someone did say A, for the whatchamacallit one. This is the only one so far that all of us are like S. That's a fucking S. So yeah, the one solid S rank is a sexy goldfish, and that technically completes the list. But I started loading them up earlier, so they should be up on the stream any second now. I have 3, count them, 3 of Ren's
Oh, mine.
things.
I forgot about that.
And we're
Is it still loading? Because I have one that I would like us to discuss. Because it's just.
oh yeah,
a
go ahead.
question
Go
I
ahead.
have.
They're still loading. Go
We were
ahead.
talking about the decades, and then I was thinking about like what about like specifically? I'm thinking Scene Kid.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think we're a little too early for that because I think that's more of a 2000s thing. And typically,
Plus, I still teaching kids out and about.
yeah.
I do.
Typically,
I do too. But I
typically
mean, people
nostalgia
used
comes
to be
later.
goths for Halloween. People are. I think.
I don't think people go as goths.
I'd
People are
be
just
here
goths.
for it.
People are just goths. They just go out normally.
I used to want to like do like the raccoon pink and black striped in my hair. Like I wanted that so bad, so I would kill to go as the Scene Kid for Halloween.
They definitely sell like wigs and accessories. Other things that we miss.
Yeah.
I regret not doing Alice in Wonderland. Now that I'm looking at it, actually I think everything else is fine. I can't think of any huge costumes that I did not. I mean, I don't know if you guys can. I didn't include.
You didn't even pick my best makeup ones.
Oh, well, these are my favorite ones. Oh, you're finally seeing them.
Really?
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen the one on the left. I've seen you in so many variants of that you've shown us. This is my favorite one, and I like the picture too. But this is my favorite one, where you have like your eye is like just
Do I have to open up the
Oh,
stream
you
to be able
actually
to see
do.
this? Because
Here, I can grab them.
Yeah, I will say maybe she could just grab this one on Discord. But they are in the stream now. They did all load. Now the one on the left, it's like I said, that's actually the one I've seen the most. I don't know if that was like your everyday costume more like, because I've seen so many pictures of you in that.
That dress is the wear that I wore most of the time.
Okay, so I remember
But my
seeing.
makeup was always different.
Exactly. And I like this one because you have like the eye patch thing going on, and then your other eye just looks very like scarily plain. Now the one in the middle, I just liked that it was a broken doll, and I just like that aesthetic. Because I actually was good. There actually is this very generic doll mask we sell at Party City that I liked, just because it was a broken porcelain doll mask, and it reminds me of that. The picture right there. And even though it's such an easy thing, it's not even that complicated. But I think that if you're not really focusing on it, and obviously this is daylight, if you saw this in the dark, I think it's a good effect, or in the right lighting. You really look broken. That sounds weird. Like Ren really looks broken.
the one you just posted, just like all of it together is kind of goofy to me. Like your facial expression.
I know.
Okay.
It's the worst photo of that.
No, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I picked the last one because it was the goofy one. But you can.
Like, here's what we actually look like.
I picked that one because it's like, like I could, you know what I mean? That's like what Ren's doing in the end. Like make the face right now.
Discord is having a hard time loading this one.
But yeah, it's just a funny face you're making. It kind of, it's almost half of the troll face. You know I can't do the troll face, but you know, because you can't see my mouth. But like when your mouth's going up on one side, it's almost half the troll face. It looks like. So I just love the picture. But I'm not gonna lie, I did cut off the best part of the makeup because she's a vampire. But if I showed the other side, you can see the bite marks, which I'm not showing in this picture at all. The picture I chose.
It's in Discord.
Oh. I don't have it open, but yeah. So those are the pictures I picked. So let's rate those costumes. I'm gonna tell you right up, and obviously I don't think.
I mean, these costumes don't deserve to be in this tier list. They're on a different level.
Dude, no, he didn't even pick my best ones. Here, I'm gonna send you my favorite ones. This one.
To be fair, you gave me carte blanche.
Isn't that good?
Hold on, I want to see the one.
I love that black pigtail wig too in general.
Hold on, I need to see the
that I completely destroyed that wig specifically for like work. There's this one. This is one of my other favorite ones.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that not dope?
The only reason, okay, yeah, the picture, there is a, you guys can see what we're doing in Discord, but I'll have these links somewhere. I'll save them to a thing, and I'll save them somewhere. But the one that Ren showed, Ren did show the one with the bite marks. That was the one I should have picked, but I liked it because it was funny. Now the one that Ren picked, like with the makeup and the best one, now the bottom one I don't like because the holes. She has one with like this holes for eyes, and the one above it, I'm not gonna lie, this sounds the stupid ass reason, but we show that, I guess it's your favorite. We show that one a lot, like, on streams whenever we talk about you doing the Halloween thing. So I personally, I don't say I was tired of it, but I just didn't want to bring it up again. So yeah, it's a personal thing. It has nothing to do with how good or honestly, these all look.
I can't believe you didn't want to choose it because of the whole eyes. The whole eyes are the best part.
I just don't like it.
But
look at these eyes. These are the better eyes, the ones I picked.
No.
Well, I'm giving the eye one S rank.
Out of these, that one is my favorite that I did out of the 3 that you picked, so I would probably put that in S. It's funny you picked the broken doll one because out of all the looks I had, that one's my least favorite.
Really? Why?
It was my first day as a walk around, and like I was super excited because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so scary. But then the girl doing my makeup was like, I want you to be cute, and I'm like, no, give me blood.
No, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the only reason I like it is because it's a cool concept. Like I don't think it's like shit, my stuff keeps falling. I don't think it's like the best outfit out of all these, the best ones you've done, but I like the concept of a broken doll, and it's a very simple but a very effective makeup look, I think.
What's the one thing that is nice about it is the cracks. It's actually filled in with like thick goopy blood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't really show through. Okay, that's even better. I'm sure it looks really cool if we saw it in person. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna rank all 3 right now just to cut to the chase, but I'm gonna give it an S, and an A. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't like the vampire look that much. I probably give it a B.
Yeah.
I just like your face because it's just a funny facial expression. Can
my stupid face.
To be fair though, before anyone questions why I picked these, Ren just told me I could pick what I wanted, so I picked what I wanted, and I went in knowing I'd pick 3, so I did have a limit. And just as chance would have it, they were all going to be separate rank, but then I really like the doll one, and then I think the vampire one gets a step higher because of the face.
I stand by the fact that these don't deserve to be on our shitty tier list.
So what do you give them?
You know what I mean? Well, they're all S.
Do you think?
Based on the fucking criteria we've set up so far, yes, of course.
Well, does anyone... Okay.
Calli, look at this one.
I want to see what she put up.
Yeah, too much. I don't like it.
I love it.
This is why I don't ever go to these Halloween events. Not that they really existed in Northern California, but like...
Hold on, I'm sorry. Sorry to keep
Dude, Fright Fest at the California Six Flags is apparently awesome. Ours was kind of...
Oh, it's awesome. Oh, what the fuck? I don't think I've seen this makeup, but never this this picture. I don't think I even saw it this time. I probably wasn't paying attention.
No.
Oops. I should have included that one. Anyway, I didn't, so I'm not gonna show it to anyone. So SA and SS and A. Well, what do you say, Ren? Then, since I'll ask you first, and then we'll go back to the others.
SDC.
Oh shit. Those are honest rankings, though.
I'm just being real.
The only one I agree with you kind of on is the vampire one, but I do not think the doll is D. Anyways, Haro, what do you say?
When I'm not making the dumb face, I like my vampire.
The face is the best part. Oh my god. You gotta own the face, Ren.
Oh.
No. Haro, what do you say?
You didn't even include the fact that there were two of us. We were twins and we worked together, like...
Oh shit, you were twins? I didn't even notice that.
Yes!
Oops.
There's another picture of another person in the Discord. Manuel.
Hold on.
Manuel.
Oh shit! Okay, I gotta show everyone this. Hold on. So, hold on. So, she's totally right. This is the picture she said. And, oh shit, please focus a little better than that. Okay, that's what you guys are gonna get. So yeah, I did fuck up by not including that picture. Oops. And
it was my concept too, so I'm a little like defensive of it.
And I'm not gonna lie.
I planned the makeup.
the whole outfit. That's Ren right there on this side. In case you don't know, but the whole outfit concept. I mean, the whole makeup concept looks better in this picture as well than the one I picked. Oops. Oops. And you probably can't see it. I just realized that the camera is a tiny thing. I'll definitely include that one. But anyways, she still gave it a CDB. I mean, a SDB. What do you
SDC.
say? SDC. Sorry. What do you say, Haro?
I like all of them. I'll say S.
For all of them?
I don't understand why they're on this tier list.
I mean, we're talking about like weird Halloween costume.
Yeah, my makeup got featured in like articles, man. You can't really.
Well, look, this is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna leave them where they're at then.
I suggested it, including them, because I thought like there were gonna be better things on here.
Well, I'm not gonna. I'll leave them right where they're at then. They literally were just on top of the list, and I'm gonna leave them there. And that's where they are. They're on top of the list.
Triple S.
They're like literally laying on the list. Fun fact: we actually did do a tier list for Hollow Project. Me and Nyaru did. I didn't even ask Nyaru's opinion. Oops. Do you object?
I'm like actually falling asleep.
It's fine. We're gonna wrap it up after this anyway. I do apologize for taking this long. This list, I never thought even on paper it would take this long. We just had more to say, I guess, than I realized. But anyways, just real fast, I was just gonna finish that story. I was gonna say that we did do a Hello Project tier list, me and Nyaru did, and we found it so hard to give anything less than like a B that we just changed the whole tier list to like triple S, double S, S, A, and then B, and that was our ranking because we were like, we're not giving anything lower, we're not giving anything an F, or D. So why are we even faking it that we're gonna keep those levels? So yeah, we just rewrote the whole thing. So that's our list. I'll take a better screen later on without it if you don't want to see it. But you can rewind it if you're watching. If you're watching YouTube, that's it. I'm gonna go back to the other screen right now. We're gonna wrap this up though. Thank you all for joining us. I had a really good time. This went both smoother and more complicated than I imagined. And I apologize for not reading the chat as much as we probably should have. They were really mostly talking to themselves anyway. We're having a good time. And when I realized we were going so long, I was like, oh shit, because we were like still on that first half of the list, and it was an hour in, and I was like, ooh, Anyway, but yeah, that'll be it for that. I don't think anyone really cares about any updating stuff, except Calli has a thing this weekend. She posted.
Yes, please come to Idol Virtual Stage.
Ren has a Twitch channel as well. There'll be links to that as well. I think I actually don't have a Twitch thing, but it's you can follow her like at Ren Bunny, right? I think is your thing.
Yep.
So yeah, go follow her. She streams like she's cool because she streams on like every other day that we do. So I actually do get it like when she does stream. She has to stream like I think this week so far, but
it's been a hot minute because I've been dealing with stuff.
Like because I was say I don't think I've seen you stream since like at least a week. But anyways, but when you do stream, I do watch you a lot because you stream on days we don't. So I could turn you on and then like just chill and do my work and put you on the background. I'm like, like a Ren, she's getting her ass kicked. But anyways, it's funny. But anyways, follow her, Haro. Follow her on everything on Instagram and so on. And yeah, you might have remember her from her DTLs recently where she talked about Peruvian urban legends and cryptids. It was awesome. And Calli will also be on DTL this weekend on Saturday. And this Thursday, I believe that...
I already have my presentation done.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so on top of it this time.
I know what mine is. I haven't finished it. And this Thursday, I'm gonna be playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I think with Warren, and we're jump scared and like pee your pants. So please watch. It'll be amazing. Bring your own pee.
I think we have to answer Mystery Otaku's question.
Oh yeah, what was his question?
It was about interviews.
Oh yeah, so he wanted to do an interview. He did redeem it. Thanks for bringing that up. I actually forgot. He has an interview coming up. He wanted advice. My honest advice for any interview, and I don't know because his is like game company specific. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how, as far as that goes. But my honest idea for interviews, and this is probably sounds like the worst advice to ever give, but it's always worked for me. So take it with a grain of salt. Don't go to the point when you're outright lying, but always pump yourself up. Like steps above you personally feel that you.
So here's the problem. Here's the problem. Game development interviews, they're literally asking you like questions, like quiz questions.
Yeah,
Well,
it's literally like a test. You're literally giving you a test on the spot.
Yeah, they're giving you an in-person test.
Well, then study.
So you can't fake it. I mean, I'm assuming he is doing a game design test or a game design interview. That's my assumption.
Yeah.
Based on what he said before, but like, I mean, I'm not a game designer, so I wouldn't know. But it really just comes down to like try not to be too nervous.
Yeah,
and,
honestly, like I say, taking that into account, I think the biggest advice, like you said, don't be too nervous. Think highly of yourself, and good luck. Anyone else can interject.
Talk like you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, act like you know what you're talking about.
But honestly,
if you stutter too much when you're giving your answers, then they're gonna be like, oh, then you're doubting your skills.
And like to go back to what I was saying.
Doubt your skills.
Exactly. But to finish what I was saying earlier is I was gonna say that like, because I honestly feel that most people have a lower opinion of themselves. That's like a general thing I think we all have in ourselves. So typically when you talk above like a step or two above how you feel you really are skilled, you might be at your normal level. You know what I mean? You're probably describing yourself how you really are. But to you're like,
also,
oh, I suck at everything.
You can find these practice game dev questions online.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so there you go. There you go. Thank you for that question. By the way, he did redeem our CCP points, which only makes sense at DTL. I should name him something else. I'm pretty sure.
Also, practice a lot with somebody else.
Yeah. If
have someone else ask you the question, and then have them evaluate your answer, even if they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
That's
like
all.
when you practice for quizzes.
Okay, free me.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
It's almost midnight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Peace out. Thank you all for watching. Thank you everyone for joining us. Love you all. Take care of yourself. Be safe. Good night. And catch our latest streams on Thursday and Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific. Good night. Bye.
Bye.